I'm starting the stupid stream.
Sexist? Question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation point?
Shut up. I'm starting the thing now.
Oh no. How far are we? Are we like halfway through yet?
We're like a 36th of the way there.
Oh Jesus Christ.
We haven't even gotten to the first gym yet.
I thought we were gonna be done today. That's why I brought the alcohol to celebrate. This is oof.
Oh my god, no. We haven't even gotten to the first gym yet.
God, I don't even remember who the first gym leader is. He's a buff child, right?
Yeah, he is a buff dude. He uses the grass types. This sounds.
Yeah, he's got like a child face, but like
this sounds loud. I need to turn it down a little bit. All right.
And don't you like abuse Wooloos in his gym?
Yeah, you have to chase them around and put them in a pen.
Nice. That's what they get for trying to break our fence all day.
I was expecting that to do a lot more damage.
Level 13. What level are you? 2?
14.
Yeah, how'd you not kill it in one shot? What are you doing? Not a real Pokemon.
It needs to evolve. It really needs to evolve.
What the fuck is that Pokemon? Knock off Rosario?
It's the grass type that everybody.
Isn't that a Gen 5, Gen 6? Gen 6?
No, this is
the guy who was like, it's been 9,000 years. Isn't that his Pokemon?
No, that's a different That's a different Pokemon.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, that's a fairy type from Gen 6. The Pokemon we just fought is a Gen 8 grass type.
Looks very similar.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time Pokemon look similar to each other.
Yeah, the truth. Voltorb, Electrode, what were they thinking?
And you know, like the 20 different Pikachus.
Yeah, but that's because they're trying to get that brand money, you know? That mascot money. And they gotta give, like, like, Ash's, like, rival or whatever, the opposite Pokemon every season.
Yeah. Can we talk about how stupid the Pokemon anime is sometimes?
Oh, I haven't watched it since I was like 14, maybe.
I mean, same, but even back then, I thought it was ridiculous.
Okay, but like, I actually was thinking about this like earlier today. Like, do you remember that episode where it's like he has to ride that Rapidash and it's like burning him up and stuff, and it's like,
yeah, he's like
that was so badass, and like they never did anything cool again. They peaked. That was their peak.
I don't know. I just remember when I was a kid, I had a VHS, and it was the episodes where he fights Lieutenant Surge.
Oh, that one was cool too.
Yeah, with
the beating the shit out of Pikachu.
Yeah, exactly. And I watched that like 1,000 times.
That was good shit. Did you ever have one of those like Game Boy Advance cartridges that played an episode?
Yes, I did. I had those for Pokemon and for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, I never had those. I just saw them like in GameStop when I went by.
It was really shitty quality. I mean, obviously, it was a Game Boy Advance cartridge. But.
True. Actually, I didn't even think about the quality. That's true. But honestly, everything was pretty shitty quality back then.
Yeah, that's fair. But at least the Game Boy Advance had great games.
It did, man. So many good games. Like the Mega Man Advance Battle Network.
Oh my god, we're gonna talk about this again?
What do you mean? They're the best Mega Man games. They're so good. They made a whole genre of video games, the tile-based battle systems. They fucking made that shit. You know it. It's good fucking games.
I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the genre.
Shaking my head. Does it even like 2 Steps from Eden or whatever it's called?
What? I have no idea what that is.
Eden or something. Ever heard about that? It's like the same like style of gaming, but it's way more difficult. It's like a roguelike version too. It's pretty fun. I have it.
I don't know. I just remember I tried playing the first Battle Network game multiple times.
You don't play the first one. You play Battle Network White.
What?
Battle Network 3 White. That's the one you play. That's that good shit.
Okay, well, I was under the impression that I should go in chronological order.
It's like telling someone these days to play oh, go play Pokemon Blue. Like, I still love Pokemon Blue.
Well,
but I would not tell someone to go play Pokemon Blue.
Well, well, I think there's a difference. With Pokemon, the timeline doesn't really matter. Whereas I think with Battle Network, like,
oh no,
there is a success.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Is it not a successive story?
No, it don't matter. They're all separate. They're just like, it's like Pokemon, yeah. They're just like the same kind of game.
Oh, so it's just like isolated incidents?
At least I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I didn't play the earlier ones. I played 3 onwards. The first 2 could be shit for all I know.
I don't know, honestly. If I only ever tried the first one, I think.
Nah, play 3. 3 actually fucking slaps. I played the shit out of that game as a kid. That game is so like all the customization and stuff you can do with your Mega Man. Crazy. It's crazy. It's got Red Dude in it. Whatever his name is.
Proto Man?
Yeah, that one, I think. What's a Proto Man? I don't remember. It's been so long.
I mean, it probably is. It's... I don't know. All the Battle Network characters are based on, you know, all the regular Mega Man characters. Just with different
like
designs.
Red, he's got like a sword.
Yeah, that's Proto Man.
I remember getting my Action Replay, no, my Game Shark. It was Game Shark for the Game Boy games. And like doing some wacky cheats. You know what the funniest part is? I didn't beat the game yet before I started cheating, and I actually soft-locked myself in an area because I was cheating.
Oh.
I made it so I had infinite health, and I could not lose the battle you were scripted to lose. I kept winning, and it kept breaking the game. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. Would cheat again. And make myself have to restart the whole save file.
Why are they pointing out this building when it's never something you actually go to? Like, the path to it is blocked and you never actually go over there.
I have no fucking clue. I'm not even reading what they're talking about.
They said something about that building.
Escape this game.
They said something about that building over there. But then you never actually go over there or do anything pertaining to the building. It's like, why even bother?
I don't know. There's a lot of things about this game that I'm like, why even bother?
Okay.
Why even bother have routes when they're literally straight lines?
No, look, this one had a branch, a very short branch.
Why bother having a Pokedex when you can't even catch them all? Why bother have trainers when they're like 10 levels under you?
I don't know. I mean, right now it's still like kind of even.
With but you're like 12 level 78s, and then they have a lot of level like 8s. Kind of even. You have a level 15.
It's
I
it's
would
only
have a level
3
15
levels.
before the first gym in like any other game.
That
Actually,
is
maybe in
that
some
is
games.
that is true.
Like level 15, that's huge.
Yeah, that actually is true. This
Like that's like starting Fire Red with a Charmander, and you have to evolve into a Charmander to beat Brock. So you grind for like 2 hours because you need Metal Claw. The good old days. I'm not better.
Yeah. I will say that is one of the best quality of life changes they made when they did Fire Red and Leaf Green, was making it so Charmander learned Metal Claw.
Right. He was still like totally screwed for the first 2 gyms, but it was pretty good.
Well, yeah, at least with Metal Claw, like, he could do something with Brock.
They should just, yeah, with Brock. But again, you'd have to level up your level 5 Charmander to level 16 and evolve him before fighting the first gym.
Okay.
Which is a wild ask to make it more balanced, but I don't care. I don't give a shit. Who needs balance when you have fucking cool Pokemon?
Who needs balance when you have brute force?
Right? They're like, oh, the Pokemon now is like, oh, we can't make it too hard. Children aren't good at video games. And I'm like, bitch, I did Dark Cave blindfolded when I was a kid. I knew what Flash was. Are you kidding me?
I got to this day, fucking Rock Tunnel gives me PTSD.
Rock Tunnel I could do with my eyes closed. It's so easy.
I just hated it so much as a kid.
I hated the Zubats. If
Well,
you didn't have
yeah.
encounters every 2 steps, it wouldn't have been nearly as bad. Do you already have the EXP share?
Oh yeah, no, you have it from the very start.
Wow, that's crazy.
But
Wow,
I feel like
your starter's evolving. You haven't even been using him.
I know, right?
That's wild. That's crazy.
I know, right?
Man. What a fair and balanced video game. Ah, now he's emo.
Yeah.
I don't really like the starters in this gen.
All right. Well,
I do have to say, this gen, what is this? Gen 8 and Gen 6 had my least favorite starters. By far.
Yeah, Gen 6 is so-so, except for the frog.
Yeah. Eh. Which one was he? Which one was in Gen 6?
The water frog, Froakie.
Oh, I thought Froakie was Gen 7. Wait, who was the water in Gen 7? Oh,
Poplio.
Right. The fucking...
The seal.
Diva seal. Yeah, Froakie was cool. Chespin and the Fox, they're like 3 out of 10s.
Oh yeah, no, Chespin sucks.
Chespin's not good, but neither is any of them in this gen. I'd say this one has no outstanding ones. I don't like the bunny. I definitely don't like the monkey. The bongo monkey.
I like the monkey more than the bunny.
I don't like, yeah, I don't like the water gecko. Gex is cool, but I did not need a Pokemon version. Holy shit, is that a Delibird? Back in the day, you wouldn't find a Delibird till you hit the ice caves in Gen 2.
Yeah, but it's a trainer battle, so you know they can have whatever the fuck they want.
True. You know, I don't think does Delibird learn any move besides Present? Or is that only in old games they didn't?
Yeah, he can learn other moves. This is it's his like signature and it's a bad move.
Because I was watching a Pokemon video like the other day, and it was like he was fighting, like it was Smallant. You know Smallant?
Yeah.
Probably know.
Yeah.
He's doing like random Pokemon every fight, and he fought like a level 100 Delibird or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like it only knew present. Like it could only have because it randomized the moves too.
Mm-hmm.
So like it only had one move because it could only learn present back in like Gen 3.
Mm.
At least by leveling up.
Actually, it's interesting bringing it back to the Mario stuff we were talking about earlier. It's funny you bring up Smallant because he's a big Mario Odyssey speedrunner.
Yeah, that's who I watched. That's why I watched speedrunning the game in like an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was all moons, but it was like all the basic moons or something.
Oh yeah, no. If you 100% Odyssey, it's going to take a long time regardless of whether or not you speedrun.
True.
I feel like I looked up the world record for 100% speedrun, and it was still like at least like 8 hours.
Jeez, that's how long it took me to beat the game.
I don't even understand how they can do it that fast. Every time I 100% Mario Odyssey, it takes me like days. At least.
Well, they spend literally all their time on it. That's what they do. That's what speedrunners do. They're like, that's literally their whole day is wake up, practice speedrunning. It's wild.
That's true. You know what? That is true. That is basically...
A super potion?
Yeah, I found one in the grass.
They give you a super potion? You don't have... What do you have? Pokemon with 50 HP already? What the fuck? How do you... What? Gym 1, you should have like 20 HP. This game's fucked. This game is so fucked.
It never gets old. Oh, I just wasted that potion.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They also give you heals literally every step of the
Yeah,
way.
like everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is a new place. Are there any random encounters like there are in the grass, or do I just pick one of these guys?
I think there are digging guys. Little like tufts of smoke you can find on the ground.
Okay, because I want to make it random.
Maybe those are all diglets.
Yeah, because I want to make sure it's random.
That guy's creepiest smile.
Yes, yes, it is. It's. I always say this about
smile. That's his beard.
I always say this about the workers, both the guy and the girl workers in this game. They look like they're wearing face masks. Like, it doesn't look like their actual face. It looks like they're wearing a mask.
You can say that about like 90% of the characters, though.
And on these ones, it's really apparent.
It's because Game Freak doesn't know how to make 3D games. I don't know why they keep doing it. Like, their 3D sucks.
Yeah.
Like, you look at a game like Tales of the new one or whatever it came out. That game looks beautiful. This game looks like ass. Look at that static ass background. The terrible camera panes. I don't know what they would think. Like, go back to sprite work, you fools.
Oh my god.
Like, these guys fucking suck at their jobs. Like, you had one job. Make a good Pokemon game. You failed. So sad. Your off team or whatever made a better Pokemon game in Arceus. Or was that their main team too?
I think Arceus was the main team.
Was this the off team then? Because I'd believe it.
No, I don't think so.
Do they even have two teams?
No, the BDSP was the only time they did an off team.
Well, no, it's not. That they outsourced that. They've done that plenty of times with
Well, for main games though.
That's not a main game. It's a remake. But yeah, I think it's the first time they did it with a remake. And look how that turned out. Fucking awful.
Mm-hmm.
They literally just used the old ass code and then ported over the models from like they literally were like, bro, could I copy your homework? Yeah, just change it a little. That's what they did. It's so sad. And they still didn't mess up as bad as this game. Because these are literally, they didn't even change it in this game. These are the same as models as like X and Y or whatever. But they swear they changed from like black, or not black, what was it? Sun and Moon, but they never did. Same ones. Same 13 FPS.
I feel like the only difference is I think they added cell shading to make it look like they did it differently.
Yes, they did. They added like a little bit of like stuff to it. That's like, it's nothing. Like just go back to like go back to black and white. Just use those. Those look more animated than this game. Black and white looks like 100 times more animated than this game. And it's fucking pixel art.
Oh, that's right. This is set to set. I forgot.
Oh yeah, because that makes it so much more difficult. Using a potion?
It knows rock throw.
Swap Pokemon. Why are you wasting a potion?
But I don't know. I bought 40 of them. It's not.
Oh yeah, right. This game also gives you infinite money. That's right. I forgot about that. It's crazy.
Yep.
They really made this game. They were like, kids are stupid. We'll just make shitty games and no one will care. And they were right. No one cares but me.
Rookie D gonna evolve soon?
I thought it didn't evolve to like 20 something.
Oh, nope. I guess it was 18.
Was it 18? Oh,
yeah, because he just hit level 18.
Oh, I forgot I'm watching your stream and not your stream on Discord.
Oh.
That's probably... I swapped over and I forgot to swap back because it was all the same to me.
Oh, well, why am I even streaming it on Discord then?
No. I swapped back.
Okay.
Wow. Scary Face is a TM.
What?
Wow. What?
That sucks.
Dream.
That
Scary
sucks.
Face is a TM. That's crazy.
Wait, let me look at the other.
Pokemon slower on command.
Let me look at it. Let's see. Swift, false swipe, beat up, rock. You know, Scary Face is like the first definitively awful one I've gotten so far.
They made a lot of bad TMs in this generation, if I remember correctly.
Well, it's because they made all of.
They do surf and stuff, right?
No, they do have surf, but it's because they made all of the good moves TRs, which are basically just what TMs used to be, which is because they're finite. They're finite use.
Well, did they get rid of Waterfall? I thought they got rid of a move.
Maybe.
It was like hard to find or something.
I don't know.
I think they got rid of Waterfall because it was like, I remember being really sad because my Gyarados couldn't know.
Oh, right, because Gyarados is a physical attacker.
Yeah, I had to use Aqua Tail, and everyone knows Aqua Tail sucks ass.
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't suck if it just had 100 accuracy, but...
Oh yeah, they knew it would be good, but it has like 80 something, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but there's moves that are stronger than that that have 100 accuracy, so why not?
That's what I'm saying. It's a shitty move. And you're really beating up that poor level 2. You feel big? You feel big? Big man? You feel strong?
Yeah, look at me. Look at this!
Destroying his
Look at this emo
little-
teenager using water balloons to bully children.
Just like my childhood.
I've honestly lost count of how many trainers we fought already because it's just been plowing through them.
Yeah, because they each take like one hit to kill. Did you even catch a Pokemon yet?
No, because I haven't seen any random like
Hmm.
tufts pop up, so I'm starting to wonder if there are any.
Might not be in that area. I know, my knowledge of this game is spotty.
I don't know. I guess in that case, I just have to pick one.
If you asked me the name of your Pokemon right now, I honestly could not tell you any of their names. That includes the Gen 5 ice cream guy. I actually don't know his name.
Oh, Vanillit. That's it.
Is it?
Yeah, Vanillit. Yeah.
Like, I can name any Pokemon. You show me any Pokemon, I can name them up until like Gen 5.5. Like half a Gen 5, I probably couldn't name.
Yeah, no, see, I'm terrible because I can name any Pokemon just by looking at it.
Oof. Oof. Well, yeah, and I mean, honestly, I could probably do most of Gen 5, Gen 6, and Gen 7. Gen 8, I have zero recollection of their names. Except for, like... You know what's funny? I've already forgotten the sheep's name. I was gonna say, that's the one I do remember, but it's not coming to my head.
The one I do remember is
earlier.
yeah, Wooloo.
Wooloo, that's it. I don't remember what he evolves into though, because who cares?
Double.
Oh yeah, that fat guy. Yeah, I'm glad they gave him an evolution just because you can slap an Eviolite on him. Make him strong. Hey, it's this prick.
Ugh.
Comb
Fucking
your
hate
hair.
this asshole.
I mean, he's better than the other character at least.
I think I hate them both equally.
Really? I mean, at least this guy talked for like 5 seconds and then fought you. Like a good fucking rival. Doesn't spend 30 hours waxing about, oh, know how to use super effective moves.
Well, does he not?
I don't remember. Does he? At least he doesn't talk about his brother 24/7. Oh no, he does talk.
No, he does talk.
Fuck this guy. I hate that shit. They're like, oh, this is gonna be so cinematic. They're talking mid-fight. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. I'm murdering your ass. Weaklings don't get to talk. What the fuck is happening?
It's psychic and fairy.
Ooh, that's why does it look like a? Maybe not. What the fuck?
Oh, wait, maybe it's not part fairy yet. Maybe it only becomes part fairy when it evolves. Okay. It just looks like it looks like a Kirby character to me.
It kind of does, you're right.
Which would probably explain why I like it.
Yeah, Kirby would eat that character and gain its dunce hat.
It's a wizard hat.
That is not a wizard hat. That's the hat you put on stupid children.
You know, that reminds me of a really weird story, actually.
What, did that happen to you?
No, not to me, but to somebody else. When I was in like 3rd grade, my class had this day where I forget why we were even on the subject of like the way classes like and school used to be in like the olden days, like the 1800s or whatever. but my class had one day where we pretended it was like an 1800s kind of one.
And this teacher
Which is...
teach you?
No, but she honestly, I think it was just an excuse for the teacher to be like, oh yeah, back in the 1800s, you couldn't talk, you couldn't talk back or do shit. You just had to do whatever the fuck you were told. So I think it was just like an excuse to be like, yeah, this is the one day, this is a special day where you can't do shit.
Back in night school, that was called every day.
Oh, yeah, no, but the weird part of it is, the teacher did do that thing with the dunce hat and whatever, but yeah. It is fucked, but what's even more fucked is, God, this is really fucked up to think about now, like, that I'm actually remembering it. Out of all the kids that she chose to put on the dunce hat, it was the one black kid in the class.
Wow, that's so fucked up.
I know!
That's actually, your teacher was racist.
I know! I feel like that kid's parents actually complained too. Like, that teacher might have gotten in trouble for that. Justifiably so.
You got fucking fired.
That was, yeah, no, that was really, that was really fucking weird. Alright, so what am I catching?
Okay, they all suck. That's an extra drill. Pretty sure those are in there.
Oh, yeah, it just ran away. Swap this to the front just to make sure. I like roly-coly. I'll do this.
That is not what I said. That is the opposite of what I said. Roly-coly sucks ass.
I love roly-coly.
Roly-coly is literally like the shittiest Pokemon. His final evolution is such a fucking letdown. Like, he had this cool coal cart theme going, and then his final evolution was just like, what?
Oh, it's just like a volcano.
It's not cool. It's not as cool. His second evolution was better.
Eh.
Just like tonguing him to death?
Pretty much. It's supposed to be tackle, but I don't think that's a tackle. Or no, it's pound.
Game. Oh god. That's even worse. Someone should sue Pokemon. This is not a E for everyone game.
What? I mean, to be fair, since the beginning of Pokemon, they've had moves like attract, double team, and snatch.
Well, I don't think what a double team isn't like weird though. And snatch is literally the word for stealing something. Like people, they're like when someone steals your purse, it's literally called a perch snatcher.
I mean, yeah, but
I think that's just you being dirty. That's just you. That's on you. I don't know about that. That's on you.
I'm just saying it could be construed that way.
I think that's you. That's not you. You dirty mind mush. Can't believe.
Yeah. Do you know who you're talking to?
Can't believe. Name this guy Poly Roly.
Poly Roly?
Poly Roly. Like roly poly, but backwards.
Oh.
God, no one understands my genius.
I don't. Do you remember a kid show called Roly Poly Oly?
Sounds familiar, but honestly, not like visually. The name sounds familiar though.
It's definitely something I watched a lot as a kid, but I barely remember anything of it. And I saw one of the stills of it semi recently, and the shit you watched as a kid looks so much worse than you remember when you look at it now.
I don't know. I looked at like Avatar and some other shows recently. They don't look bad. Like Codenames Kids Next Door and Ben 10. They don't look bad.
Well, I guess I'm thinking of stuff that was like
PBS shows definitely like fucking what was it like Chalk Zone? That show looks like ass.
Chalk Zone.
Chalk Zone looks like ass. I've looked at that recently too. That
Oh my god, I remember that.
God, good old Chalks.
Wasn't that
show was weird?
Wasn't that Rosie O'Donnell that played the blue guy?
I don't know who that is.
That's probably not important.
No, like it reminds me of kind of like Foster's Friends or whatever, but like weirder.
Hmm.
Or Foster's Friends, where they
I do remember
the
that.
grandma for dying in the first episode, but then she just shows up like bitches. I never.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That was fucked up. They're like, oh, she just lost in this giant mansion, and we're never gonna find her. Like, call the police.
Yeah.
Call somebody, Jesus.
Oh yeah, no. There's a couple episodes where they go into like other parts of the house, and like it's basically like this huge maze that you could get stuck in forever. It was actually terrifying.
The house must have been like an imaginary friend or something, because that shit's whack.
Yeah. Did that show ever have like an actual ending, or did they just stop making episodes?
I got zero clue.
What's this? Oh, Wooloo.
Nice. It's not shiny though. Throw it away.
Yeah. Honestly, you can get Pikachu and Eevee here. I was kind of hoping for one of those.
Well, Wooloo's way better than Eevee. We need infinite evolutions. And you have Fluffy Boy. There's two things about this gen that I like. It's Wooloo. Oh wait, three things. Wooloo, Scottish Pokemon trainers, and Marnie. That's all you need. Everything
and that's
you
it.
can throw away. Everything else, garbage. Throw it in the trash. Don't need it.
No, that's stupid.
What? You're stupid. How dare you say that to me?
Look at all these Pokemon leveling up that I didn't use.
Yeah, don't you love only fighting with one Pokemon the whole time? They're like, oh, so many people speed running our games but only using one Pokemon. You know what would make this game really good? Make it so you only ever have to use one Pokemon and it levels up all your other Pokemon. Stronger death fodder. Welsh wife? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
A lot of things.
Oh, destroy that child. Like, they should
Destroy the child.
They should get, like, thrown. Like, yeeted.
Oh yeah, that's the thing they started doing in Gen 6. Instead of its regular call, Pikachu just says its, like... It says its name like in the anime.
It's stupid. I hate it. Pokemon calls are, like, really cool. You know, Pikachu's call didn't even sound bad, but, like, they're like, oh, gotta get that brand deal.
Mm.
Gotta get that Pokemon brand deal.
Yeah, I just one-shot an electric type with a water type.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, Electric! That would have been so much... Oh, that would have been so cool.
Yeah, Electric's kind of like Shinx. Kind of lame.
Like, but I love...
cool.
But oh, look, Rare Candy!
In their own gens, at least.
Oh, no. I mean, I love Manectric.
Yeah, Manectric's cool Like Luxray is really cool. I actually really like Luxray's design. Their stats suck ass. Like Luxray, like Manectric's fine. You know, fast special attacker, kind of cool. Fucking, I don't know what they were thinking with Luxray, but he is so ass. Like, what were they thinking?
I mean, this is also coming from somebody with competitive knowledge as opposed to just somebody who plays Pokemon casually.
Yeah, he has like split physical and special stats, and you know that's not good. Like his physical attack is like almost on par with his special attack, but because of that, they're both not very high, so it makes him just kind of like subpar to use in any situation. He's such a cool design. Like that's the worst part. He's so cool, but he's so weak. You know what I learned today though? When I was training up my that was a chair squeak. When I was training my Pokemon up for my Infinite Fusion Soul up, fucking Rampardos doesn't get Rockhead as an ability.
Wait, it doesn't?
No.
Oh no, wait, it gets Mold Breaker.
Yeah, it gets Mold Breaker. And you know what his signature fucking move is? Head Smash.
Head Smash.
Like, what the fuck are they thinking? I was like, oh, I can make this really cool Pokemon for my Nuzlocke where he can use double-edged Rock Smash or whatever and it'll be fine. Nope. And no,
I know.
He gets Mold Breaker. One of the most useless abilities in any video game.
I feel like I've heard some people use Mold Breaker some way that I can't remember.
Mold Breaker is good for two things. Levitate and Wonder Guard. That's it. Like, how else would you use it? I guess like Damp. You could use it against a Damp Pokemon and explode.
Yeah. Because
it's like, it doesn't negate their ability. It just means like their ability can't affect your Pokemon or whatever, or something like that. I forgot the exact wording, but like it doesn't stop like Intimidate from going out. I think you're still intimidated, right? Or I could be wrong about that.
I'm not sure, honestly.
I don't remember. Oh my god, how do I keep getting put in matches with idiots? I roll this all up and they still die. Oh, Butterfree is in this one. Oh yeah, because wasn't there like a big Butterfree? One of those guys.
Yeah, there's the big Butterfree.
My favorite part about Pokemon was when they added the gacha mechanics. You done one-shotting them yet?
What? There really isn't
a Pokemon you've never used leveling up. Oh, that's crazy. I love that for you.
I was just gonna say there really isn't much. There really isn't much to talk about in regards to the game. It's just sort of plowing through everything.
Boring. It's boring. This game is boring. There's no challenge. Like, there doesn't have to be challenge for it to be a good video game. I'll admit that right now. But, like, there's nothing to, like, think about when you're playing Pokemon anymore. You don't have to think about type matchups. You don't have to think about fucking leveling up. Like, you don't have to think about, oh, this gym has this Pokemon. I should probably catch an Oddish on this route so I can fight them more easy. No, you don't have to do shit. There's no strategy. It's literally just level.
I mean, I still like to use type advantages, but that's just because of.
You don't need to. You
that's,
could use
that's just because I'm conditioned.
Yeah, you're conditioned by fucking How or whatever his name telling you. Oh,
what?
gotta use type advantages. The championship fight. It's crazy. Oh, I like Milcery though. That's a good Pokemon. That's another good Pokemon they made.
Yeah, Milcery and Alcremie.
Yeah. The Splooge Pokemon.
Oh man, I remember one of the longest shiny hunts I had was trying to get a shiny Milcery.
Oh, what shiny color? Doesn't it have like multiple colors?
Alcremie has multiple colors. Yeah.
Oh. Does shiny Alcremie have multiple colors, or is it just the one?
I think it's just like the tips of its head are different colors.
Oh, but
depending on
any of the colors.
Yeah, like
that
oh no, for the shiny at least. Like
no. Yeah, I'm saying that sucks. Like, oh wait, can you change the colors whenever you want? Like one of those. Like I know you could like maybe like buy like an item or something and have them eat that to change the colors.
Actually, I'm not sure. I thought it had to do with something before they evolved to determine what color they were.
Oh, I said I have no idea. I'm asking you.
You know, I think that's what it is. It's
because imagine getting a shiny Pokemon, evolving it, and like being like, oh god, no, it's the purple one.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the majority of shiny Alcremie is always going to be black.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm good with that.
It's just the tips of its, I don't want to say hair, but the little pointed tips.
I got you. I
that are
saying that
different colors.
The only things that change.
No. I was saying no. I meant the opposite.
Oh, got you.
Oh, I guess Eevee has a different call too.
Does he say Eevee?
It kind of sounded like it.
I don't mind that. Honestly, Eevee sounds more natural than Pikachu.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Oh, here's a child to destroy. Destroy the child.
Get the TM too, because you know it's gonna be like double slap. I think that was the TM though, wasn't it?
I think so. Yes, at least back in the old days.
Yo, was it? Yo, it was even in the old games, huh? Can't even blame this game for that. That was just stupid.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was Gen 1, wasn't it? Wasn't it a team in Gen 1 and they got rid of it after that? It could have been in Gen 2 also.
I feel like it was definitely one of the Gen 1 ones, because Gen 1 had a lot of stupid TMs.
Gen 1 was a dumb game. God, the inventory management in Gen 1 was... They absolutely...
The inventory management, the Pokemon storage management, the fact that literally... everything was dependent on speed.
Mm-hmm. Crits. That's the only thing I could think of, actually. The whole concept of the move bind.
Oh my god, yeah. Thank God they changed that after Gen 1.
God, I want to do a Gen 1 speedrun
there. I've actually... Well, I've sort of done that before. I didn't actually, like, time myself or anything. I just tried it out because I learned about the method that people use, and I wanted to try it. And it was fun to... It was fun to do.
What method? I thought you just used Blastoise the whole time.
So there's two methods. You either use Blastoise the whole time, or you use Nidoking. Because Nidoking can learn a lot of different moves.
Yeah, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Surf.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a fucking great Pokemon. I love Nidoking so much.
Yeah.
I just wish they would, again, stick with one stat. He's like a mixed attacker.
Well, that's the thing. That's another thing about it. In Gen 1, that was... Yeah. Being a mixed attacker was a good thing. Because...
You just had the special stat.
Yeah.
Which was great, because that was your defense and attack in that stat, which is... means even if you're just like super bulky, that's like Cloyster was so good because he's like such a bulky Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
He got like so much. He was so strong because of that. And like Mr. Mime was good back then.
Yeah. And
Gengar wasn't though. Gengar was shit
yeah.
because there was like no ghost moves.
Yep. And Alakazam was broken.
Why was he broken?
Because he was super fast and could just psychic everything.
True.
Because psychic types in general were pretty broken in Gen 1.
So were dragons, as they should be.
Yeah. I mean,
Man, I hate how they made fairy types immune to dragon. They should just made them like not very effective.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Like the almighty dragons should not have something immune to them.
Oh, okay, here's a thing. Here's a thing we can do now.
Oh yeah, free items. Yeah, I love
that. Yeah. Once a day.
Them, like in Gen 2, where you had to send your mom money because she was a drunk. Wow, movie.
Yay, milk.
That's actually like a good healing item.
Yeah.
Doesn't that do like 80 to 100 or something?
Yeah, it's a pretty good one. I think it's 100.
Drizzle? What is drizzle?
That's the starter.
Oh, you rename him the emo teen instead of emo kid?
Yeah. At first he was a sad kid, now he's an emo teen.
Nice. And when was he going to be at the end, like Gaylord?
I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
You think Pokemon let you use the name Gay?
Maybe? I mean, if they don't, they're homophobic.
It's exactly what I was thinking. Like, it's too much bad PR to not let people use the name Gay. But also, you run the risk of like people posting their names online that are like homophobic.
Well, yeah. It's a very mixed bag.
I'm surprised Pokemon still let you name Pokemon, considering how like sanitized they're trying to be.
Well, I mean, they forbid a lot of things.
Put that on the Wooloo.
Wait, I wasn't even paying attention to what I picked up.
You got a freaking Everstone. Put on the Wooloo.
Oh, the Everstone. No, I'm not gonna put it on the Wooloo.
Put it on the Wooloo.
No. He's not gonna He's not gonna be strong if he doesn't evolve.
You don't need him to be strong. You'll have a whole team of level 100s at the end of this. Put it on Wooloo.
Sick.
And then you can get the Eviolite and make him a thing.
To be fair, I will probably replace Wooloo with the next decent Pokemon I find.
You won't. You won't. You will not. I'm leaving. I'm out. That Wooloo, you either keep that Wooloo or you don't keep me. I'm gonna be gone. That Wooloo is the most important Pokemon in this whole game right now. Do not let it. Do not let it go. Nothing else matters. Zilch.
So stupid.
That Wooloo, too important. Hey, if I have to sit here and suffer, I deserve that Wooloo. Okay. If I have to watch this shitty game with its like weirdly straight lines despite being 3D, like you're a fucking 3D game. Why are your routes so straight? Like Jesus Christ. Like you don't. Why are you 3D? You don't use 3D. Like what is the point of you being in 3D if you don't utilize it? Like all this shit could be done in fucking pixels.
Oh, also, here's another thing that they, for some reason, wanted to point out, but then never do anything with again.
No, don't they come back to this later on?
I mean, not
Oh,
that.
wait, no. That was something else. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the time that elephant was smashing his head against the wall.
Wait.
Okay, you can't even use the top one.
You can't even use the top one.
Why is it even there?
That's such bullshit. Is it? I think it's pretty safe to say I don't need to grind before this gym battle. This is just gonna be a slaughter.
No shit. Also, you know, other good question. Why are you so like popular for being a gym challenger or whatever? Like the gym circuit? I feel like there should be hundreds of people doing it, like thousands of people in this fucking region doing the gym circuit, and they're like, "Oh, you're a gym circuit? You're so popular. You're so cool. Sign my tits."
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, no, because there are a bunch of people doing it.
Yeah, but like you specifically are like super popular. Also, your mouse cursor's on the screen.
It is?
It's on the Discord. I don't think it's on the actual stream. Actually, you're fine. But like I could see it on Discord.
Oh, maybe that's because I've got it hovering over OBS right now.
Oh, that's you know, it's probably just Discord being weird. It does that. Discord sometimes shows like alt tabbing, despite you doing a window capture. It makes no sense.
Hmm.
I feel like it should be illegal. Oh, that fucker. That guy could. That guy's definitely a pedophile.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Like no joke. That guy, and he catches balls to children. That guy's fuck.
Yeah, basically. Oh, I guess that's why you're popular, because you were endorsed by the champion.
Were we? Then how come our friend isn't popular?
Well, because everybody knows he's a
roasted.
Everybody knows he's a pushover.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess Marnie's also super popular because her brother's a fucking.
Yeah.
How come we don't ever see? We like barely see the other guys doing the challenge though. Feels kind of bad.
Yeah.
Like at least for Sun and Moon, it made sense because it's like, oh, you're new children starting out on this journey together. That makes sense. And like you do find other older people doing it that are just shitty at battling, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with
Yeah, that's true. There was an old. Yeah, I do remember seeing an old guy.
But like, I don't know. It feels out of place in this whole region based around competitive battling that you don't really like. No one's talking about like any other person besides like the champion and the gym leaders. Like there should be other like people doing this circuit or just like super popular competitive battlers that you would find and talk about. Because you know they spend so much time talking about other shit I don't care about. At least talk about cool things.
I mean, have they done that in other Pokemon games? Like, I feel like in any Pokemon game, the only people that are generally talked about are like the gym leaders and the Elite Four and shit.
Yeah, but in the other games, you don't have to fucking listen to 5 minutes of cutscenes. So that's my excuse for giving this game shit. Because they're making me sit there and watch it. Instead of being like optional talking to people in random houses you break into.
That's true.
Oh, but I mean, there's things like the Gen 3 had the televisions and stuff, so that was a thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Fire Red and Leaf Green had the. I think it was literally called the Fame Checker, where you.
Yeah.
Where you looked at like different people's shit.
It also just had like Gen 3 and under had like the fucking Pokénav and stuff where you can like call like people and stuff.
Oh yeah, that was the Gen 3 thing.
I think it was Gen 2 also.
No, Gen 2 was a little bit different. Gen 2 was it was very similar. I guess it was very similar. It was just called something else.
Also, what the fuck is this background?
What?
What is this background to the fight? What is happening? Are you in the void? You in space? Like, what the fuck is going on?
No. We're in the grass gym. This is pollen.
Oh, of course. And also just infinite area of pollen.
It's a tornado of pollen.
There is no escape. Thank God I don't have allergies.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm stronger than you.
But as we speak, my fucking nose is hurting.
It's fine. I have sinus issues. I get massive headaches.
Yep.
God, look at you abusing those fucking Wooloos like a pro. And then this fucking nerd.
Yeah. Funny how I can abuse something without even touching it.
Funny how this guy has a Badoo. Like, you can have a Rosaria at that level. Roselia?
Yeah,
I keep saying
Rosalia.
Rosaria.
Yeah.
Fucking talking about Rosaria vampire.
I love Badoo, but I hate that it evolves with friendship.
Oh, any Pokemon that evolves in friendship could fuck off.
I know. That's what made me so. That's what made me so like when in the Gen 4 days. That's what made me so upset because I wanted Lucario, and I didn't know that Riolu was a friendship Pokemon.
Yeah, and you level up to Riolu to like 50, and you're just like, what's going on? Why?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what happened. Also, Riolu's an even more complicated one. Not only does it have to be with friendship, it has to be specifically during the day that it evolves. It's such bullshit.
Imagine only being able to play Pokemon at night.
They put one of the coolest Pokemon behind all of these weird obstacles.
Mm-hmm. And you can only get it through the eggs, so you had to get it through a Riolu.
Yep.
At least, I think until Platinum, I think you could catch wild... Well, maybe you could only catch wild Riolu. Couldn't you? Wasn't there, like,
I don't think you could. I don't think you could, no.
Platinum, I thought you could do it through the, Dawn's sister. With the, what were they called?
Oh, the swarms? The outbreaks? Yeah. Yeah, see, when I was a kid, I didn't know that the outbreaks were a thing.
Neither did I, because they literally never tell you.
No, I didn't.
You have to go and explore to get that. I don't know. Some kind of...
Yeah, no, I didn't care about outbreaks in Gen 4 until I played the remakes and I actually knew about them.
I mean, I've replayed them so much that I mean, even after that, I never used them because what is the point? I'm only playing the game to beat the game at this point, not for the weird post-game. Though the post-game in Platinum is fucking great. That whole island. You're just like, and then like re-talk, like finding those people you help along the way. And then like, you can like do fights with them and stuff. That was 10 out of 10.
Yeah, and rebattling the gym leaders too.
Almost as good as Emerald's post game with fucking Scott, that douche.
What?
The battle tower, the battle frontier.
But Platinum had the Battle Frontier too, and then it also had...
Platinum is definitely better post game. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, when Emerald's got like nostalgic, like the Smeargle cave and the Sudowoodo.
Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about the Smeargle cave.
Smeargle cave fucking rocks. And there's also that whole thing about like, it wasn't just like, oh, here's the battle frontier, and then you're just like given that, like, I'm pretty sure Scott tells you like, oh, get all 7 frontier badges and whatever. Because you have to get like the gold one, you have to get the silver and the gold one, which is fucked.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That's right, because the second time around is when they started spamming legendaries.
Because like that's the time when the actual battle heads or whatever they were called fight you.
Yeah. Also, can I just say, the fact that there was no remix for the Frontier Brain theme in BDSP is a fucking crime.
Because there was no fucking...
There was still the one. There was still the one. There was still the one guy
But do you actually fight him in that? I don't remember.
Yeah, because there's still the battle tower. So you fight.
Did they remix any music for that game?
Yeah. Yeah, it was all remixes.
I thought I could have sworn they literally only did a fucking visual downgrade.
No, they did. They did remixes.
Killing me surprised. I didn't play with them most of the time. Oh, actually, remember, I never beat the game. I stopped after like the second gym.
Yeah, because you didn't want to progress until you got the shiny Magikarp, and you just never got it.
Right? It's fucking dumb. I was like at tens of thousands or something. It was whack. Okay, maybe not that much, but I was like at like close to 10,000, if not over. Wait, I can actually pull it up on my OBS real quick and see
to see what the counter was.
One day. Chillaxing, catching some. I've caught shiny ones though, so it's fine. Counter. Okay, this counter's wrong. There's no way I'm only at 2k. That's a wrong counter. That counter must have broken. Was I only at 2k? No, because I remember complaining I was like way above drop rate. What was drop rate?
Normal drop rate was like 4k.
Yeah, but like.
But then with the other factors.
And stuff. And
yeah, no, I don't remember what it is with the chaining.
I'm pretty sure it was over drop rate. I thought I had more than 2k, but maybe I was just mistaken. I can check the VODs, I guess, if nothing else.
I don't know.
But I also remember I did a few hundred without, before I started doing the counter. You know what I do want to steal from Smolaine's videos, though? I really like the time counter he does. And I like the weird challenges. I think I'm doing a few of those.
Yay, good music.
It's alright. Didn't Toby Fox do a song for this game?
Recently, yeah. I'm trying to remember what he did exactly. Or no, wait, isn't he doing Scarlet and Violet?
No, he did one for this game, I'm pretty sure. He might be doing one for that too, but I'm almost positive he did one for this game too.
Okay, no, I can't remember off the top of my head.
I can't either. It may have been the legendary thing. That's what I want to say. Maybe when you're fighting the final legendary guy, the big weird ass skeleton dragon. That does not look like a Pokemon. Again, that Pokemon looks weird as hell. Not that I dislike the design, just that it doesn't really fit Pokemon.
Big.
Oh, did you already beat him? I wasn't paying attention.
I'm about to.
Yeah, look at him. He looks like a fucking buff child. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I also didn't like about the game? They segregated the gym leaders to like the different versions. Did not like that.
Wait, what? Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
What did you think of it?
No, I didn't know what you were talking about.
Well, they put like different gym leaders in different video games. It's weird. It's like even more, the exclusivity of these games should not be a thing at this point. They do it just because they know some idiots out there will buy them.
Oh yeah, no, I did it for a long time.
Yeah, it's fucked up. There's no way to run a game. Hell, even Monster Hunter has stopped doing 2 games and they just do DLC now. So like they have no fucking excuse.
Oh, I didn't know that they did that. Like the same kind of thing.
Well, not the same. Monster Hunter was more like going from like Emerald, like Ruby to Emerald. There was no Sapphire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they would have a normal version of the game, and then they would have a game that came out like a year, like a year or so later that had like G rank, like the hard version.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's a lot more common.
But it's still fucked up. I still hate it. But now they just do DLC, which is infinitely better, and also like no one gives a shit about low.
Yeah.
So my child could beat it. Hell, I could beat it when I was a kid.
But are you saying you were dumber than the average child? What?
No, I was fucking smart. Like I said, I went through fucking Dark Cave. I didn't even know Flash existed.
It's just the way you said it, like a child could beat it. Hell, even I could beat it as a child. I was like, wait, are you... Like, are you insulting yourself compared to other children?
You know, actually saying I could get through Dark Cave without him, like without Flash, maybe isn't an indication.
Holy shit! Look at how big his hands are.
Jesus Christ! I already beat him. Wow, that's crazy. I wasn't paying attention. He's like not even taller than me. What is wrong with this guy?
I think he has elephantitis. I think
he got like that gigantus thing.
Yeah, the thing that Andre the Giant had.
Yeah, except he's not tall. He's just fucking buff. He's just a child who works out too much. Fucked up. Fucked up what they're doing to our youth these days. Like, this is not what peak male performance looks like, Nintendo.
What?
Stop trying to ruin our children.
Wait, we were just in the gym. How did you come from behind me?
He has his own exit.
To what?
Or he teleported. I don't know. It's like grass psychic types. Even though I can't think of one right now. Are there grass psychic types?
Celebi.
Right, Celebi does exist, you're right. I always forget about Celebi. Even though he's like so cool.
Yeah. Well, it's because nobody ever uses it.
Yeah. Such a good movie though. Like 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah, no, I watched that one a lot.
Yeah, it's so cool. And that's like the inspiration for like XD and Gale of Darkness. So cool.
And
then Gale of Darkness came out first. I don't know.
No, definitely the movie first.
I definitely think so too, but you never know. I would not be surprised if... Because, like, Gale of Darkness came out in, like, 2000 something. 2000 early.
2000 early. I don't think it was that early, to be honest. Like, compared to other GameCube games. I feel like...
2002, I thought.
No. I think... Coliseum, I'm not sure. At the very least, XD, I feel like, was very late into...
That was like 2004, probably.
Yeah. XD was very late into the GameCube's lifespan.
Yeah, Coliseum... Oh, no, Coliseum was 2003, Japan, 2004, North America.
XD was 2005.
Oh, that's not that much later. What the heck? They could pump out fucking these quality games. And Game Freak gives me fucking Sword and Shield. They should let those guys handle all the games from now on. Who was it? Like Naughty Dog or something? Genius Similarity.
What?
Those guys were fucking great.
Oh, that's right.
It came out 2002. Forever.
Yeah, okay, that's... Yeah, no, I thought for sure that it was the movie first.
Yeah, I did too, but I was like, you know, I've been wrong on this kind of thing before. You never know. Not with these wild people.
Huh. I thought Wooloo was tankier than that.
He doesn't have the Eevee light yet. Give him a break. Better not kill him. Better not fucking kill my Wooloo.
I don't think it's gonna die.
You better fucking not die. I'm leaving. He's leaving. Right when that Wooloo dies, I'm gone. Leaving. Take my money and run.
Okay, see, it leveled up. It's fine.
More. Give it all the EXP. Give it your rare candy.
It's fine. This is the easiest game in the world.
That's true. Honestly, I feel like if I didn't switch my team out for every gym, I would have like never had a dead Pokemon ever.
Yeah, no. I would be really surprised if I ever lose a Pokemon. Oh, that's right. This is a new route.
Really? It looks just like all the other ones.
But wait. Look at all these things over here.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow, it's just
look at all the fucking Wobbuffets.
That's crazy.
I don't want Wobbuffet.
Look at that weirdly shaped little pond there. That's wild. It's just a fucking U. There's like no cool pass in this game. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. I forget what I was gonna say. My brain is so numb. Just my brain is just feels so numb doing this.
Yeah, playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Yeah, your brain has to be numb to play it, or else you would shoot yourself.
Well, that.
No one wants to play Sword and Shield. They're either like unwilling combatants or like brainwashed into like, oh, this game wasn't so bad, to like make up for the insane amount of time they spent on it.
I mean, I thought it was okay the first time I played through it, and I've shiny hunted a lot.
Stockholm Syndrome. You have Stockholm Syndrome. You have Gambler's Fallacy. Oh, you put this much hours into it? It can't be bad.
What? I haven't used Roly-Coly a single time since I've had him.
That's crazy. Man, what a good game. See, look, cool Pokemon. That should have been his final evolution.
Well, it doesn't even
like
look that
wheels.
different.
It should have like wheels. It looks like a minecart. The other one just looks dumb.
What? You just do not like when Pokemon become bipedal.
No, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I wish more Pokemon didn't become bipedal, because I think it's stupid. Like, not every Pokemon needs to stand on 2 legs. Jesus, they're pocket monsters, not pocket humans. Fucking idiot.
But there are bipedal animals.
Name 5.
5?
5. Name 5.
Can I just name 5 different types of monkeys?
No. Most monkeys walk on 4 legs.
But they do stand up.
Yeah. So can my cat. I wouldn't call him bipedal. Also don't have a cat.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait a minute.
But they can stand up. Fucking, you've seen that raccoon T-posing on you before. Doesn't make him bipedal.
Hold on. Totally not going on, totally not Googling it. Totally not.
Think of any. I can think of 2 off the top of my head.
Totally not. I'm just fucking lazy, okay? Oh yeah, kangaroo.
You just can't think of you can't think of any, because there're not a lot of them.
Okay, bipedal animals. Okay, see, apes are classified as bipedal.
Okay, I mean that's fair. I wasn't arguing that they weren't bipedal. I'm just saying like they also mostly
Let's see. Ostrich.
Ostrich? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you could say that about any bird, though. I wouldn't really call... Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty
fair.
much.
I mean, I haven't complained about a bird Pokemon standing on 2 legs, so that's fine.
I mean, if it's a good bird Pokemon, it's usually not standing at all, it's flying.
I don't know, I like Delibird. And most of the first evolution birds don't fly, right?
Hmm.
Think of another.
What the?
Kangaroo. Kangaroo is one. Think of another.
Yeah, kangaroo is one of them. What's a kangaroo rat? Because that's another thing on it. No, like it's a rat, but it's called a kangaroo rat.
Weird. No idea.
And oh fuck yes. Oh fuck yeah.
Oh, I fucking love the apple too. I hated its evolution method because how the fuck would I know to talk to some random ass person to evolve it finally?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that stumped me too.
But I do love the apple dragon. Good Pokemon. Dude.
Oh my god, it's fantastic.
Yeah. There's like 3 good Pokemon designs, okay? In this game.
Snom.
Snom's great. Okay, 4.
Okay, good. I was about to say we're gonna have a problem.
No, Stom's great. I actually forgot it was in this game. I thought it was in Gen 7.
Nah, it's Gen 8.
Oh,
No,
Gen 7's Pukamuku, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Pukamuku is weird.
Pukamuku is great. I love me some Pukamuku.
I know. Honestly, I wish, I've looked up Snom plushies before, and they were kind of expensive.
Jeez. I bet they are. I bet any Pokemon plushie is fucking expensive.
Well, yeah.
First party one.
Oh, yeah, definitely that. I mean, hell, I even looked on Etsy, and they were expensive on there, too.
Also, don't doubt, anything on Etsy is very expensive.
But where, I mean, that's it. It's first party and Etsy. Where else are you gonna go to look for something like that?
Knockoffs on Amazon.
Oh, then they're gonna be like they're gonna be all saggy.
They're sneeze. They're not snoms, they're snooze. Yeah, I've seen so many like popular VTubers use Snom on their stream just for like random shit, and I'm like, how are these people like not?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, Zentreya uses Snom all the time.
Yeah, I've seen that too. How is she not getting sued out of her ass?
I don't know.
Because she's definitely making money off of that Snom being there. Like, you could definitely argue that. So, the fact that she's not getting sued out of her ass means she either has some really good lawyers over there in V Shoujo, or I guess they really don't care about Twitch that much. They only care about getting people off YouTube with their Let's Plays.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, fuck Nintendo.
Yeah.
I still say fuck Nintendo for all that shit they were pulling back in the day.
Oh my god, yeah. It was so terrible. I mean, it's still terrible.
I mean, do they still do it? I don't know.
Oh my god, yeah. They lawyer up for a bunch of shit.
Well, yeah, I know. For like, I'm just talking about specifically for YouTube videos. They were like demonetizing every single Pokemon YouTube video in existence.
Maybe not as many, but I feel like they definitely still try to do stuff like that.
I don't doubt. But also, fuck them for getting rid of like all the cool like modded Pokemon games.
Yeah, no, all the cool modded games, all the fan games.
Like, I don't play Metroid at all, but hearing
oh my
Metroid
god, that fucking pissed me off so much. And I've played that Metroid game AM2R, and it's great. It's really good quality. And I fucking hate that Nintendo fucking pulled the plug on that. Those people worked for so many years on that game and made it like so unabashedly great.
And it's also like all original assets, isn't it? So they have like no basis to take it down.
Yeah, no,
like,
because the different,
obviously these people
yeah.
don't have as good lawyers.
Yeah,
So
no,
it doesn't
because there were never any like more modernized versions of those enemies in any of the other games. So like they made those themselves.
all original assets, all fucked. Because fuck Nintendo. No, I'm not gonna stop playing their games.
That's the
That's the kicker.
That's the
You know,
kicker.
also fuck Nintendo's like policies on everything. Like they're like Nintendo,
I mean,
fix
yeah.
your internet first of all. Like just plug in your router. That's all you need to do. Just plug in your goddamn router.
Yeah. Yeah. Nintendo servers fucking suck so hard.
They
Like
blow us.
actually.
That's why I'm not really that excited for multiplayer in the new Pokemon games, because they're gonna just they're just gonna crash every 3 seconds. So like what's the point of getting excited?
Yeah, that is a good point.
I am looking forward to like maybe multiplayer Nuzlocke, depending on how the multiplayer works. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, no, because people always do soul links, but like how would they, like a way to incorporate that into like this new multiplayer function?
Would be cool.
Wait,
fuck their like what was it, like fuck Nintendo's like scarcity model. They're doing like the Disney scarcity model.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not just them. Everybody does that, and they should all be held accountable.
But like Disney like popularized it for sure.
Yeah, that doesn't. Wait, is this not the city where you get the Apple item?
I have no clue.
Oh no, wait, it's the other big city, isn't it? Okay, so I can't go there yet. All right, I can't evolve my Apple yet.
Well, I thought it was only for the final evolution. Can't you still evolve them once?
It only evolves once. It's just that it has two different evolutions.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, no, the one that you can, the evolutionary item you can get depends on the game.
That's stupid.
Yeah, no, so if you're playing Sword, you get Flapple, and if you get Shield, you get Appleton.
I don't remember what Appleton looks like.
It's the real fat one.
Oh, the one no one likes. Yeah. That's why I thought he was the second evolution, because no one fucking talks about him.
No, it's just one of those scenarios where you can choose one of the two.
Another strike against having multiple copies. That's fucking dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they're like, oh, you should have multiple copies of the game so you could trade with your friends, and be better friends, and shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, that's a shitty.
Yeah, you mean multiple copies to trade with myself?
Or just trade with people online. It's dumb. It doesn't make sense. I could do that anyway.
Oh, cool. I just got a free Pokemon.
Oh, that's great. Wow. Toxel. I remember that fucker. I used him.
Oh, yeah, no, Toxel's great.
The furry bait.
What?
His evolution, the furry bait.
I mean, you could say that about a lot of Pokemon, but...
You can. Because they're all fucking bipedal.
What?
They're all fucking bipedal furry bait. Ever since Gen 5, there's so much furry bait in Pokemon.
I feel like it's been going on since before then.
I feel like they're purposely furry bait now, though. Like, furries, they could do what they want as long as I don't have to look at it in public. But, like...
Wait, what was that little caveat at the end? In public?
As long as I don't have to look at it in public, they could do whatever the fuck they want.
What?
I don't care.
Well, that little...
I'll say that about anyone. I don't want to see anyone's shit in public. But, like, they probably want to fuck Charizard and stuff, and that's whatever. But, like, you have to admit, Incineroar is, like, they purposely made him to be furry bait. There's no way. There's no way they didn't make him to be furry bait specifically.
I mean, I kind of get the way that he looks because of the whole wrestler gimmick, but...
He literally looks like Tony the Tiger.
I mean, yeah.
And Tony the Tiger is, like, furry bait central.
Oh, yeah, no. I feel like I don't know if I was talking to you about this or if it was somebody else where I mentioned that a bunch of furries were thirsting over Tony the Tiger on Twitter, and
oh yeah, no, I knew about that too.
Yeah, no, they had to they like actually publicly came out and said like stop doing this.
Just like stop. Just stupid, because they could have gotten so much furry people to buy their cereal, and now they're just but they didn't stop. They didn't fucking stop.
No, of course they didn't.
I think
no, that's not the kind of situation that you fight. That's the kind of situation you lean into and profit off of.
No, that's the kind of situation to ignore. Like, completely. Because if you lean into it, then you'll ostracize like the white soccer moms, Frosted Flakes.
But there's a lot of rich furries.
Oh, for sure. But no rich furry is going to go out and buy like 20 boxes of Frosted Flakes to make up for the 20 losses you make from
would they
acknowledging people wanting to fuck your mascot.
Would they buy I don't know, maybe not buying the cereal itself, but like, I don't know, giving them money in other ways or something, or like...
There can't be that much Tony the Tiger merch.
I don't know, maybe there's like stock in, what is it, Kellogg's?
They're not... Furries aren't gonna buy stock. Are you kidding me?
What?
Why wouldn't they? On that fucking expensive ass fursuit. They don't have money.
What are you talking about? When I said there were rich furries, I'm talking about like super duper rich, like lawyer and doctor level rich.
Maybe they would. I don't know what furries do with their extra money, but for some reason I can't think of a furry investing in stock.
What?
For their favorite fucking...
Listen, this information is secondhand, so take it with a grain of salt, but I've heard that people that go to... no, not even someone I know personally, just like from I mean, just from like people I've listened to on like videos or podcasts or whatever. But like they talk about like what they've seen at furry conventions, and like how a bunch of the cars in the parking lots are just like super like high-end like Lamborghinis and shit. Like, these people are loaded.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they buy stocks.
What? I'm just saying they could.
Rich people don't have to be, honestly, poor people also buy stocks, so, maybe they do. I'm just saying, I think they're not, I think they just, they won't spend money on that. They'll spend money on, buying art of them fucking Tony the Tiger. That's what they spend their money on. And then also nice cars, apparently.
Hmm.
I mean, to be fair, you kind of have to be rich to be a furry. So apparently those fursuits cost like tens of thousands of dollars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do.
And like, every time I talk to an artist, they're like, oh yeah, I do furry porn. Not because I like it, but
because it makes money.
Because it pays 10 times the amount of normal porn.
Oh yeah, of course. Like
normal art.
No, if I was an artist, I would totally do shit like that just to get paid.
Right? Like at that point, it's like, it's putting, putting food on the table.
Yeah. No, like there's like a billion memes saying as much too. Like people like one of those little web comics is like, can you draw me fucking a mountain in a giant rocky asshole? And it's like, I don't want to do that. And it's like, I'll pay you $5,000. It's like, how big do you want the asshole? It's like,
yep.
Anything is, everything has a price. You can pretend that it doesn't, but it does.
I wouldn't say everything, but yeah, most things. At least pride. Pride definitely has a price.
Oh my god, absolutely. You know how fucking fast people would sell out if they could? If they're given the opportunity?
Right? I'm just waiting for the opportunity. Like, give me money. Hey, Nintendo, I'll say good shit about you. Just give me money.
Yeah, no, I will completely...
How long have you been on this stream, by the way? Name this?
Well, because I couldn't figure out what to nickname it.
Well, obviously you'll name it Furry now.
Sure.
Because that's what it is. It's furry bait.
Wait.
Furry stock. There's no such thing as that's called Dogecoin.
Oh fuck.
You know you could make a lot of money just making like a NFT or something. No, not NFTs. What was it, like crypto coin, and just naming it like furry coin or something?
Probably.
Done that yet.
What is the process of creating cryptocurrency? Because I still don't understand it.
Oh fuck! You just make it up. Just make it up.
I've never understood the concept of cryptocurrency or why anyone would ever think that it has any sort of value.
I mean, it's just like normal currency. They have no value except for what people give it. It's literally like the basis of any fucking currency. It's like, oh, the USD is not backed by the gold standard anymore. It's backed completely by the trust in the USD itself.
I don't know what to replace in my party for this Toxel.
Poople, Froyo, one of those two. Those suck.
Ploople's tanky. I like him. I guess I'll do Froyo.
Poople, you don't need Poople. Get it out of there. You don't even use him.
What? No, I have used him before. I've used him to tank
like
and use psychic. What? I used him for like 80% of the grass gym.
That wasn't paying attention. You were using your flying type?
Well, no, I used my flying type for the leader itself just to make sure I could one-shot him. Oh my god, it's only level 1. I forgot it was only level
100 soon.
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, also. Oh yeah, also.
Worrying about levels.
Yeah, no, they just gave me these EXP candies because why not just make it even easier?
Oh, the EXP candies, those are fucking stupid. I don't know why they were like, oh, we can make these EXP candies. Everyone loves Pokemon Go. Did Pokemon Go do that?
I'm not sure if it was a concept like at all.
It was Let's Go.
Did Let's Go do it?
Hmm?
I mean, there's always been rare candies that just automatically raise it by 1.
EXP candies first, and they like stole it from that. Because remember, Let's Go was just Pokemon Go, but like in an actual game.
Right.
And they had those EXP candies. Because you never really like fought wild Pokemon. I never played Let's Go though, so this is just secondhand knowledge.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played Let's Go, so I can't remember exactly.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure I'm right.
It might have been. It might have been. It's just that it wasn't as big a deal in that game.
Like because like you didn't gain massive amounts of it. Like there are other problems with Let's Go.
Well, no, and
I ate the fucking fat ass Pikachu shit they did, like the Pikachu, and then the Eevee. They made them like way too strong. And then like the double, like you play with your friend, and then it's not like they didn't make it double battles. It was like 2v1s.
Yeah, no, you basically just ganged up on children.
Who thought that was a good idea? Children. You know, our children are getting worse at Pokemon games because you're babying them, not the other way around. You fucking
maniacs. I like that in between all of the rants about the game, we've also included conversations about furries and economics.
Yeah, it is what it is. They all go back together. Probably.
You think any politicians are closet furries?
Oh, all of them. Every single one. You kidding me? I bet you Trump is a furry.
I would kind of...
I would call him a politician though.
I would well, yeah. I would kind of love to see like a news article where it's like the FBI raids somebody because they were like suspected of whatever numerous crimes politicians commit every day, and they just found a fursuit.
You were arrested on the grounds of being a furry.
Well, no, like that wasn't the reason. It's just something they found along the way. I mean, who knows? Maybe this.
Honestly, they probably do every time they wrestle. I'm saying, they're like all politicians are into weird sex shit.
That is true.
That's what they're known for, besides, you know, being bad at politics.
Yeah, they're good at being. They're known for being bad at politics, being into weird sex shit, and blaming interns that don't exist.
Mm-hmm. Also committing crimes. You know what?
Yeah.
Politics should just not be a job. Why do
Yeah.
politicians exist?
Yeah.
The world would be better off without them. And lawyers. Fuck lawyers. And doctors. Fuck doctors. Who needs them?
Oh my god, yeah, no. When I had to... When my...
I'd rather die on the streets.
Yeah, pretty much. When my dog had to go to the vet today, it was $900.
Jesus. No insurance for that?
No, there is insurance, but...
They didn't cover it?
I'm just saying, like, for people that wouldn't have the insurance.
Yeah, it's real fuck. Honestly, just like insurance as a whole in America specifically is a huge fucking scheme. That's also another thing I blame politics for.
Oh yeah, because they get lobbied to not make it free.
Yep. Money should not have anything to do with politics. If we're gonna have politics, money can have zero. Because like then it just makes the rich people own everything already, and they already own everything.
Yeah.
Like what's the fucking point?
Also, is lobbying not a crime? In which case, why isn't it a crime?
No, lobbying is like actually like government like sanctioned.
But
it's supposed to be ways for companies that like get politics to like get their side heard, so they don't get like I don't know, bullied or something. But like
what? No, it's the exact opposite though. They're manipulating it with the lobbying.
Mm-hmm. Like it's illegal for politicians to take bribes. Like lobbying is not what you think of as lobbying as like the original intent, but like it's obviously been perverted.
Absolutely.
Yeah, politics, like it's illegal for them to take bribes, but no one cares, I guess, because they run the country. Who's gonna fucking arrest a politician for bribes when they're the ones also bribing the police?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, you know, one of these days it's gonna be another civil war. It's just a matter of time.
It's not gonna be a civil war. It's gonna be a fucking purge.
Yes.
That or like it's just a revolution. It's not a civil war. I hope. Honestly, I'm waiting for it because maybe then I could buy a house that doesn't cost $1 million.
Honestly, I just want to move to a different country.
Same. I heard Sweden's pretty cool.
I've always heard Denmark is nice.
Yeah, but then you have to deal with the Danes.
What? You said this before. I don't know why you're. Do you?
I hate their hats. I hate their little hats. I hate the Danish people in their little hats. Okay.
What is this? What is this bit?
And their later hosen.
What?
Is that
Later
German? Actually, that might be.
What? I think you're getting some cultures mixed up.
No, they're all Europeans are the same.
I'm sure our European friends would love to hear that.
Oh, I bet. That's what they get for saying that about Americans.
That is true. I have one European friend that harps on me constantly for all the dumb shit America does, and I'm like, okay, why are you telling me? Do you think I have anything to do with this?
You think I'm Florida man? Get the fuck out of here.
But you think I'm a politician? You think I have anything to do with any of the shit that's going on? I'm just experiencing it like you are.
Yeah. Don't point fingers over here. You fucking live in Europe. Fucking Brexit, am I right? Idiots. We're not the only ones who do dumb shit. The whole world does. It's just we're bigger.
Right. It's just because we're the most noticeable fuck-ups.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to sound like I'm going to be defensive of America, because I am in no way patriotic in any sense.
I'm patriotic as far as my paycheck goes. Honestly, if I could get a job and a work visa in another country, I'd love to go to work in like Japan or something. And I'm sure it wouldn't even be hard to get one. Like, I still get emails. Like, when I was first trying to find a job, I was signing up for, like, you know, teach English in Japan, and you don't even have to know Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
Like, translators for you. So, like, that's the thing I could probably go do. The only reason I didn't take the job, honestly, because it paid well, but the only reason I didn't, first of all, is because, like, it was right before COVID happened, and like I didn't realize how much I wanted to get out of this fucking country. But also, like, I don't have a passport.
Yeah, yeah, I don't have a passport either.
I'm gonna get one soon, just in case.
Because up until now, I've never thought about traveling outside of the country. Like, I've always
wanted to go to like, different countries, but like. Now I want to go and live in different countries. What?
Did you see that?
What the fuck is that guy? What the fuck?
Wait a minute. Did you see it in the air just spinning around?
Yeah, it was just fucking spinning. What is... Why? What's wrong with you? Do you need help, child?
I mean, I'm gonna kill it for the experience, but...
You spin me right round, baby. Right round.
That was such a shitty animation.
Wait, isn't this a legendary?
No, it's the evolved form of that other one that you thought was Gen 6.
It looks like the legendary of that fucking DLC I never played.
Oh, yeah, it does look kind of like that. Yeah, no, I do also hate that Pokemon, but everything else in that DLC is good.
I know, I never played it. First time I haven't played a Pokemon like expansion, because like honestly, fuck Sword and Shield.
You know, like that one specifically, the Frozen Tundra one, like just because of all the different legendaries you can get, and also Dragon.
The birds, man, I hate the birds. Oh, I hate the birds.
We have talked about this before, that we are at odds about the birds.
You like the birds?
Yeah, I think they're
so
fine.
Ugly.
But it's
so ugly.
I don't think they're that ugly, and also I think it's cool that even legendaries can get regional variants.
They're so ugly. Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's a cool concept. Too bad they didn't execute it well.
What?
So ugly. I also don't like the new Reggies. But they're less offensive.
Well, I'm just happy to have new Reggies, because I love Reggies.
Honestly, they should have stopped at that. The original three. I don't even like Regigigas.
No, I want a Reggie for every type.
Yeah, we haven't even gotten Eevee for every type. Good luck.
Yeah, that's true. They haven't done a single new evolution since Gen 6. I don't know why.
Well, to be fair, it was what, Generation 1 original trio, Generation 2 Umbreon, Espeon.
Yes.
Then it was only until Generation 4 we got Leafeon and Glaceon.
Yes.
And then it was then we skipped 5. Generation 6 had Sylveon. No 7, no 8. So we're probably gonna get one in 9. If they're gonna make any more.
I hope so. I mean, well, because by that...
The problem is they're trying to be too safe, because now Eevee is like their second mascot. They're trying to be too safe with those evolutions now. They don't want to fuck it up.
I just want a dragon Eevee.
Right? I want a flying Eevee.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool too.
Like it would just be like Shaman Skyform or something, or like Togekiss, just like little wings. I know, like a. You know what Eevee is?
Yeah.
Not fucking bipedal. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, none of its evolutions are either.
Yeah, because it's. Oh god, if they make a bipedal Eevee, I'm gonna.
Oh god. I could just imagine them making. I can just imagine them announcing a new evolution for Gen 9 and it's bipedal and you just have an aneurysm.
I don't mind bipedal Pokemon. I just hate when they start off like, you know, on 4 legs and then they're like, you know what? No, he evolves bipedal. So dumb.
Yeah, you know they there's a famous leaker that said the grass type starter in Gen 9 is going to be bipedal when it evolves.
Oh, the fucking apple dragon? No, he's the fire starter.
No, that's the fire starter. It's the weed cat.
The other ones look stupid. I don't give a shit.
What? I don't think they look. Well, the duck looks kind of stupid with its pompadour.
I think the weed cat looks basic as shit.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. The weed cat doesn't look stupid. It's just very basic.
Yeah, which makes it look stupid compared to Apple Dragon. Apple Fire. I hope it's a fire dragon. I hope they do what they failed to do with Charizard, and it's like actually the dragon. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Like now that fairy type exists, because they have a fairy starter now, don't they, Poplio? So
yeah.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Just do it. There's no reason not to now. Dragons aren't fucking broken like they used to. Just do it. Cowards.
I wonder if they would. I hope they don't do this, but I wonder if they would do what they did in this game, where they don't get a second type and they just stay pure, like single type the entire time.
I was gonna say that's boring, but like Sceptile, so I don't mind it.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that Sceptile is pure grass.
I mean, all of Gen 5 were pure too.
No, they're not. It's no, it's only the grass type that's pure.
Water type is pure. Samurai
what?
Pure.
Is it? I thought it was water and fighting.
No, Samurai.
Yeah.
No, it's pure water.
Wait a minute. I'm looking it up.
Oh, yeah, but the fire is fire dark, isn't it?
It's firefighting.
Is it? Oh,
yeah, no.
Yeah, the fucking pig.
Yeah, because that was the thing up until Gen 6. Like 3, 4, and 5, the fire starters all became fighting types.
Yeah, it was really dumb. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Samurai and what's his face are pure.
Wait a minute, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I was thinking he might be part dark, but no, I'm pretty sure he's
pure. That's the Hisuian version.
No.
It's part dark.
Also, you should probably swap.
Oh wait, it's a flying type. I can hit it with rocks.
I didn't even read. Also, Pokemon, why are your cards so expensive?
Why are they what?
So expensive. Buy a box.
Yep.
It's like twice the price of a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh box. And the chase cards aren't even like more expensive than Yu-Gi-Oh. Like you can get more of them, sure, but like honestly, I'd rather risk it on a Yu-Gi-Oh box because it's more risk versus return than Pokemon.
Yeah. Well, no, because I mean, like, all of the, like, whether it's the chase cards or, like, just the regular little V cards that nobody really gives a shit about, they're all classified as ultra rare. So it's like...
Yeah, the shiny, like, there are too many different shiny cards. It's whack. Like, there's so many, yeah, like you're saying, there's so many that no one gives a shit about. Like,
yeah.
An ultra rare card should not cost, like, less than, like, a normal card.
Yeah, no, there are ultra rare Pokemon cards that are less than $1. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there are ultra rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are also really cheap, but that's just because they're shitty cards. In general.
Yeah, I keep looking at that that water legendary duelist set and just watching as it keeps plummeting.
Oh, because there's like nothing good in it.
Yeah. Although, actually, I think 2 of the ultra rares actually got bumped up a little bit. So there's like a little more to look forward to than just the 1 ultra that's really expensive.
I mean, if you even... Are there any like super expensive ultras? Like if you pulled a single card in there, would that pay for the box?
Yes. There's an ultra rare Forbidden Droplet.
Oh, Forbidden Droplets in there. Of course, that makes sense.
Yeah. There's also a ghost rare in there that's somewhat expensive, not as expensive as Forbidden Droplet, but it's a thing.
Is it Daedalus? Is it Daedalus?
No, it's one of the Xyz sharks.
Boring. Should have been Daedalus. Daedalus is sick.
No, I think Daedalus is like a rare.
Really? But Daedalus is so cool, man. I miss the days. I honestly miss the days of like fucking Daedalus. Like you played the field spell that lowered it to like only 1 sacrifice needed.
Oh yeah, Legendary Ocean.
Like, yeah, Legendary Ocean, and then you nuke the field with him, and then you were like good.
Oh my god. You know, Legendary Ocean is one of my favorite decks to play.
It's so good. It's just not good anymore.
I mean, is it not? Apparently,
No, it sucks.
I don't know. I don't know new Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't care anymore.
New Yu-Gi-Oh! That deck would get pumped into the ground turn 1. Like it's not.
That's why I hate new Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to know anything about it.
It's alright. It's not that bad, but also it is. Like there's so many problems with the Yu-Gi-Oh! As like a game. Because power creep. Like they don't do set rotations or anything, so like you can still use your old ass cards, but like you shouldn't because they've been power creeped to hell, because why else would people buy new packs if they don't make the cards more and more busted every time? It's a fucking catch-22. Except they're just fucking stupid instead of it actually being a catch-22.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to make a game. And then they try to overcorrect with like ban lists and stuff, but that never works.
But even though they lighten the ban limits on overpowered cards all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're not overpowered anymore. Change of Heart got off the ban list.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not broken anymore.
Did they errata it?
No. Actually, they may have. I don't remember. But like, even its base just isn't that broken. Because the game's not about that. It's about OTKing now, which is garbage. Bad game design.
You know what? I will say that is definitely, even in Duel Links, that's become the case. It's just OTKing with...
Yeah, I don't even play Duel Links anymore.
What is it?
Well, I mean, I do, but like, I don't do it.
I mean, I'm just saying DDD's for the win, but...
All I'm saying is, I've been playing Fluffle.
I wanted to try them when they first started, like when they first introduced that event with the Fluffle guy, because I thought they would be higher up on the list, but then I saw that they really weren't.
No, they're like really good though.
I know they are. It's just not as big as I expected.
Well, the problem with the tier list is that, you know, it's first of all, it's very biased, but like, second of all, like, the problem with the deck is that it's like a hard, the ones normal people play to like maximize their chance of OTKing sucks going first. Like if you go first, you kind of lose. That's why, but if you add like cane traps and stuff, like I put 2 kite rolls in there, and it actually makes it really consistent to at least get to the turn where you can attack and OTK. It's actually really good. But like also, like it doesn't have, the problem is also it doesn't have a broken skill. So yeah.
Yeah, no, DDD has a lot of broken skills.
Yeah, that's what I hate about Duel Links these days. That's why I'm doing the current event, but like honestly, I was thinking we're just not doing it.
I don't know. It's just
honestly, I'm not gonna finish it because it's just a pain.
Oh, I think I've already finished it.
Well, I mean, I got the character and all the cards and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Max points like I usually do, because like
honestly, yeah. No, I never go for max points.
I usually do because like I also need to level up characters because I have so many characters that I have now that are level like 1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I do occasionally do that of going through the motions of leveling up characters.
But like, I don't know, I just honestly probably gonna take another really long break because honestly Duel Links is just like, after playing Master Duel and stuff, like I saw what they could do. And if they combine Duel Links and Master Duel, it would actually be like a really good game. But like the Duel Links gem system and pack system sucks ass compared to Master Duel. But I don't really enjoy the meta of Master Duel as much as Duel Links.
The meta of Master Dueling is to take forever on your turn so that the other person surrenders.
That's also true. And it's also just like, I mean, I like certain cards in Master Duel, like the VTuber cards. They're great. They're this that I'm trying to build like IRL just because I actually really like their playstyle. But also, I mean, they're pretty good. I've gotten to like max rank with them before, but like, it's just a pain playing some of these like really busted ass decks, like Drytron can suck my dick.
Oh yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people are really salty.
Fun. Like, there shouldn't be a card in the game that makes it so the other person can't play the game. Like, there's that shitty XZs that does that, and then there's Drytron that also does that. Like, counters, like, should not be in the game. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be better if there were no straight up, like, what are they called?
What, anti-meta?
No, not anti-meta. If there were no negates, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Would be a better game with no negates. Like, sure, like ability destruction, like, you know, Raigeki. That's not a negate. That's fine. I love Raigeki. Raigeki, the trap Raigeki, whatever that's called.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, Raigeki break. But I'm saying like negate it, like negate attack.
That's not a negate. No, I'm talking about negate. Like you summon a card, it doesn't work. Like play a spell, it's stopped by another card. Like an attack is fine, like Wabuku, negate attack, that's fine. Stopping an attack is nothing. But like making it so the other person literally can't play their cards.
Well, I mean that's the thing with like, well, no, you said negate, not destruction. I was gonna say trap hole, but that's not negating.
No, I love destruction. That's fine, because at least the card is out there, and its effect can go off before it's destroyed. I'm pretty sure.
No, what about like?
That's
I'm just saying, like, I'm bringing up like
broken. Those are 1-for-1s. Those are fine.
What about like Magic Jammer?
Magic Jammer's fine. Magic Jammer sucks. It's a 2-for-1. That's completely fine. Magic Jammer is like the epitome of like what a negate should be, because it's like negative for the person using it. So it's like you have to really actually think about it.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
where you can negate like 5 cards for 1 card.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I think there's examples of good negates in that, like, not necessarily having to take them out altogether, but just going back to the old way.
No, I want to take them out altogether. I'm not leave none of them, but I don't care. Even Magic Jammer, get it out of here.
No, I think that's too extreme.
No. Get them all out and then make a new Magic Jammer.
What?
It doesn't negate. It just like destroys the spell card.
What?
Get rid of the
then what's negate. The point?
Because just get rid of the word negate. I don't want to see it anymore.
What?
Don't get rid of negate attack.
What?
Make it stop attack or something.
What if it?
Get rid of the.
What? No. Wait. If somebody activates a spell card and then you use a trap that doesn't negate but destroys, that means the spell just goes off anyway. So there's no point.
Just make it so destroying. Make it so MST negates. Basically. Make it so if you destroy the card in the chain, because that's how it should work, because you know how chains work, right? The second card goes first.
Right.
So if MST it makes no sense to the fact that MST goes first, destroys the other card, and the card's no longer on the field, but its effect still somehow goes on. That makes no sense. Destruction should be negates or something. I don't know. I don't know. I also don't think you should get more than nothing should be more than a 1 for 1. But in Yu-Gi-Oh, it's now like everything is like a 4 for 1.
Mm.
And there's too much consistency in decks. Like you shouldn't like not every card needs to pull another card from the deck into your hand or onto the field. Like the whole joy of old Yu-Gi-Oh is that you were like playing the long game and trying to pull your outs from your deck and like your combos and stuff without like before the other person. But like nowadays it doesn't matter. You're gonna have your full combo in your starting hand regardless. There's like no way you don't with all the search cards. Like old Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Was best when it like took at least like 20 to 30 turns to win a game. Like when we did our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series, my favorite duels were definitely like the first few.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad we stopped that before pendulums.
I wouldn't have minded it because again we would have been very limited. And honestly, pendulums just aren't very good in general. After they banned whatchamacallits. Oh hey, this fat bunny wife beater.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to kill it. Yeah, I can kill it.
I was at level 15.
Yeah, no, I thought it was going to be higher, like 25.
Should be. Like, I don't think they evolve until like level 30 or something like that.
Damn, I was really hoping for more XP from that.
Why? You don't need more. What are you talking?
What? Well, because the two Pokemon I have that are going to be good against the water gym are a little bit lower.
You have you don't need it. You don't need extra EXP. You have so much. You have so much EXP. Also, you already have a bike. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I just got it.
Is that a bar? I didn't know Barboach was ground type.
Yeah, it is. It's water and ground.
Yeah, I didn't know it turned into ground type until like Whiscash. I'm surprised, honestly. Also, another thing, I don't like these. I like the idea. I don't like the execution of these little fucking things. It's so annoying having to run around and try to find like the one you want. It's such a pain. Also that, I hate that. Being able to just access your fucking PC box from anywhere.
What? Just because it's too easy?
It's too easy. It just doesn't, I don't see the point of it besides making the game like way too easy. Like you're in a route, your Pokemon are hurt, you're like, oh, do I use a potion? No, let's just swap them out. To this other super level team that I have, obviously. And also these sucks because the online connection sucks. Trying to play with friends on these is the worst.
Jesus, why did the Pokemon calls have to be like a decibel higher than everything else? That scared me.
I have the sound too much. I don't even like the music in this one that much. Though the music isn't like the worst.
There's a couple that I really love.
There's a few that are alright.
Especially,
I don't think I could say any that I love, unlike like old Pokemon songs.
I don't know. Once you hear the once you hear the metal remixes on YouTube, it's
you
sticks
just like
with
metal
you.
music.
Yes, I do.
I don't really, but man, I don't know. Like like Pokemon music now is all right, but like when I hear that Goldenrod thing, that shit like blows me away. Still, that shit's so good.
It's a very different feeling.
Like when you start, when you go into a Poke Center back in the day, you're like, ah, this shit again. It was like 10 times better. I don't know.
Wow,
Pokemon
look
music
at
nowadays tries too hard. It was like the
okay.
classic simplicity of the old Pokemon music. Up until like Gen 5. Gen 5 had actually like so many bangers. Gen 6, can't remember a single track from Gen 6.
I remember one.
That's when I started playing Pokemon with like the music turned all the way down because they were not good.
Hey, look, I got Dragon Claw.
Wow, that's crazy. Dragon Claw? You mean that really good dragon move? That's crazy. Oh, you got it as a TR. I also hate TRs. I don't know why they did. I don't know why they made the amazing decision to go to TM's infinite use and then walked it back in this game. Like the fucking pansies they are. Like they're not only like making a bad game, but they're making the whole series effectively worse by walking back decisions that improved the game as a whole. Like I thought we were past this. We were past TRs and HMs. Thank God they didn't bring HMs back. Though I honestly didn't hate HMs. A lot of people did.
I
honestly just played the game with a team of 5 every time, and an HM slave. It was never a problem for me. Zigzagoon always had my back.
I didn't like having to use up one of my party slots for an HM slave. I wanted to have a full team.
I didn't mind it because honestly, I mean, I sometimes did just have a full team and just like had strength and surf on, because like strength and surf are just good moves, and those are really the only ones you need consistently.
Yeah.
But like cut is always optional except in like Gen 1. Gen 1 it wasn't, but like every other generation cut's been like an optional HM. Like I don't even get it a lot of the times in Gen 3.
Oh no, wait, in the yeah. Gen 3 I never got it. Gen 2 I think you still have to use it at least once.
No, you don't need to use it to get into Lieutenant Surge's gym because you could skip his gym.
No,
entirely.
Gen 2.
Oh, Gen 2. What do you need it for Gen 2?
I think it's in the Ilex forests.
Was that in the that may be a remake thing.
No, it was definitely the original. Like
I don't remember you needing cut.
You couldn't.
Oh yeah, because
you couldn't progress. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but you only needed it that one time, and you could just use this HM slave there and then put him out of your team forever. So I didn't mind that. I honestly forgot about that part because like I was trying to remember like what do you do in Ilex Forest? It's like, oh yeah, you chase those stupid Farfetch'd around.
Should I be doing this?
Doing what? Level 36 Vileplume? No, you'll probably die.
Okay.
The question is, can you even run away?
Yeah, I can.
Because like one Sludge Bomb and you're just dead. You're not Steel type yet, I don't think.
Fancy apple. Oh, no, this isn't the one. I think occasionally you can find the evolutionary item by one of the trees.
Imagine you just had a fully evolved dragon type already.
No, these are just the cooking ingredient apples. These are the dumb ones. I don't need these.
Oh, yeah, I never once camped in this game because there's literally 0.2. There's no benefit to doing it. Like, I don't, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, a lot of Zoomers enjoyed that kind of thing, but like, I saw 0 point. I just want to play Pokemon. I don't want to play fucking
the mini games.
Animal Crossing. God, I haven't played Animal Crossing in so long. My villagers probably hate me.
Every time I try Animal Crossing, I play it for like a month, and then I get tired of it, and I put it down for like 6 years.
Same.
How strong do you think this Pangoro would be?
Like 40, 50.
Okay.
So Pangoro, those guys don't evolve until like the 30s, I'm pretty sure.
I'm just trying to think of like what stronger
material. You don't need the grind. Wait, are you trying to catch a Pokemon?
No, I am just trying to do a little bit of quick grind.
Just use those EXP candies you just got.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that already.
Wow. I'm constantly reminded of this game's failures, and you're just like, oh yeah, EXP candies, those exist.
What? Because I don't take it that seriously.
You don't take garbage game design seriously?
Listen, I've played some shitty games in my time.
Oh, I have too, don't get me wrong.
Something like this feels like a masterpiece compared to some of the games I've played.
I wouldn't go that far, but like there are really shitty games out there. Like this is still Pokemon, so at its base, the gameplay is fun. But like, that's not gonna stop me from shitting on it because it's such a shitty game. Like it deserves to be shit on. Like look how fucking small that Onix is. I bet I'm taller.
I don't think that's been a big. I don't think the size of Onix has ever been that, like, large, at least in the games. Like, obviously in the show, yeah.
Well, in the games back in the day, you couldn't tell. Like, you would always think it's, like, huge.
Yeah.
But, like, I hate Pokemon sizes in the games. Like, Charizard should not be a man. And, you know, like, that's not a problem with this game. The problem with this game is how small they make, like, Wailord and Groudon. They're smaller than damn trainers.
Well, yeah, because it's... probably the processor couldn't handle it.
No, it totally could, because the GameCube could. The fucking N64 could.
I don't know. Have you seen
lazy pieces of shit?
I don't know. Have you seen this game lag?
Oh yeah, no, that's because whoever coded it is shit, not because the Switch is shit. Because you've seen it run better games, like Breath of the Wild.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, and all that stuff, yeah, that is true.
I mean, Mario Odyssey is more contained than Breath of the Wild. I'm saying Breath of the Wild is, like, huge.
Well, I'm saying Mario Odyssey because of the visuals quality.
I mean, it's definitely good quality, but I wouldn't say it's, like, particularly, like, demanding visuals is the thing.
It's more
Wild, which has to render the whole world because it's an open world game. No, of course, it doesn't render the whole world. That'd be ridiculous. It just renders chunks that you're in, but it's much bigger than this shit, and it just looks better. Give whoever made Breath of the Wild Pokemon for like see what they do compared to these assholes.
You mean Arceus?
No, Arceus was these guys. I'm talking about the actual people who made Breath of the Wild.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, Arceus was obviously, like, Breath of the Wild is obviously what they were trying to emulate.
Oh yeah, and they did it slightly poorly. Like, it was a good game, don't get me wrong, I did love it, but I'm not gonna say it was an amazing. It had a lot of problems, specifically with pacing. Honestly, pacing was its big problem. That and the huge amount of talking that I didn't want to do. Too much talking.
I mean, I'm okay with reading, so I didn't care, but...
Oh no, I love reading, but this shit was boring. Like, the amount of talking that you had to do just to play the game, like, I don't care about every little thing the professor says. I don't care about every little thing the dude, just the random-ass dude you start to live with or whatever says. Like, there's too much talking. I love reading books. I don't love reading video games with their shitty dialogue.
Now see, that's something... Is it... I think I'm biased with this because I play Fire Emblem, and that is almost exclusively reading dialogue.
I don't know. I played that 3DS one, and it didn't seem too dialogue heavy. Or at least it was easily skippable. No, I didn't like it for other reasons.
Oh. Well, which one?
I don't remember. The one on the 3DS, the first one
There's...
on the 3DS.
Oh, I feel like out of the 3DS games, the first one they did on 3DS was the best of them.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I didn't hate. I just don't like the combat. Not much. I'm not the biggest fan. I thought it was a good game. It was well made. The time skip part was a good twist.
Yes. Yes, it was.
In Rune Factory 2, it was done better in Rune Factory 2. I'm just gonna say that.
What?
But
see, the thing about Fire Emblem is the 3DS Fire Emblem that they made after that one also had the whole future children thing, but it made no sense.
That's just boring at that point. Like, it was
well, no, because here's the thing: in the first game, I was gonna say the first 3DS Fire Emblem is called Awakening. The second one,
that's the one I played.
Yeah, the one that they did after that was Fates. And
is that the one where you could rewind time to make it so that hard mode didn't matter?
No, that's the one on the Switch.
Yeah, that's what bothered me. I don't play that game, but like just hearing that pissed me off. And you know what? Everyone I know who plays hard mode, they just reset the game if anyone ever dies, and I'm like, what's the fucking point of playing hard mode? That's off topic. But it pissed me off because that's what my friend would do.
Well, I mean, that's what I always did back in the day when... That's what I always did back in the day, because, like, nowadays they have the casual mode, so that if a person dies, they don't actually die, they just retreat and come back to the next chapter.
When it was, like, the only option. But what is the point of playing it when there is a casual mode, and they're just resetting, like... Why? Let them die.
I don't know. But the thing I wanted to write about the future children, in Awakening, the future children thing is directly associated with the main plot, so it makes total sense. In Fates, there's absolutely no reason for it. They just put it in because it was so well received in Awakening, so they wanted to put it in. And they came up with the most bullshit excuse.
Yeah, that's when you know that whoever wrote that game has no talent.
Well, at least with that part.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. There you go.
What? like I like most of Fate's story.
Oh, it's just about to say I like most of Sword and Shield story, and I'm like, what?
Oh, no, Sword and Shield story is Sword and Shield story is Sun and Moon story, just cut and paste.
No, it's worse because it takes more time to get through.
No, I was gonna say I like most of the story in Fates. It's just the future children thing that annoys me because it doesn't make any sense story-wise. Which is why Awakening is a better game.
I prefer Fire Emblem, the second game.
What?
On the Game Boy Advanced.
I do. There's two Game Boy Advance Fire Emblems.
Wars, that's what it was called. Advanced Wars. That's a good game.
That's not... Okay.
That's my favorite Fire Emblem game.
Okay.
Advanced Wars.
I've actually never played it.
It's fun. It's just Fire Emblem, but like tanks and stuff.
And
no story to bog you down.
What do you mean bog down? You are just in general a person that doesn't like stories.
No, I love stories in books, in movies.
What? But what is the difference?
The problem with video games, they put the story before the gameplay.
90%
of the time.
Not always.
That's why I said 90% of the time. Pokemon, the story should not be that intrusive. Should never be that intrusive in a Pokemon game.
I mean, the
why I
Gen
hate it in
5,
Pokemon, because it just takes you out of the gameplay entirely.
I
That's why I like it in other games where they integrate story and stuff with the gameplay itself. That's fine. But like story, you should not add story to your game if it detracts from the gameplay. Because I don't play a game to listen to a story. I read a book for that. I want to play a game, not read a game.
what? Well, you say that, and yet, like, you say that, and yet Phoenix Wright is exactly that.
Because that's the game. Reading is the game there. Fine with that. I'm going into that completely knowing that reading is the game. Not in Pokemon. Pokemon reading is not the game. That's why I love Phoenix Wright. It's a good story, but it does not detract from the gameplay because it is the gameplay.
I mean, I think Gen 5 did a decent enough job with a story that didn't detract.
Yeah, Gen 5 was good. Gen 6 was fine. Gen 7 and Gen 8, awful. Too long. Too long cutscenes and dialogue. Completely detracts from the gameplay. Just completely breaks it. Like in just giant chunk. But Gen 5 and Gen 6 and everything else were great. Non-intrusive. Gen 5, a little intrusive in some areas, but overall great. And just a fun story.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I wasn't even that, like, amazed by Gen 6's story. I was really just thinking about Gen 5.
Story was bad. Don't get me wrong. It was boring and cliche, but it was non-intrusive most of the time. Unlike Gen 7, where like I felt like every 30 minutes you would have like a 5 to 10 minute cutscene. Same with this game.
Yeah.
Which pulls you out of the game so much so that I actually started getting bored while I played them because I didn't care about these guys. I didn't care about whatever they were saying because none of it was interesting. Let's say if I go into like a JRPG, I understand that this like story is like half the game in there. I'm less inclined to be pissed that I'm getting interrupted from the gameplay because like that's the story is a part of the game there. Unlike Pokemon where it should be kept separate. It should be like, you know, red, blue, green, yellow, whatever, emerald, sapphire, silver, gold, you know. The story is evolving while you're playing it, but it's happening in a way that does not take up like more than like 30 seconds of talking at a time.
I mean,
it's fine. Though I actually don't like playing JRPGs that much these days because there's so much talking that I don't care for.
Okay, see, that's the thing. We are just very different in terms of what we like because I love JRPGs and I love stories.
I used to play them all the time because there are some JRPGs out there with amazing stories. But also these days I'd rather just read a book. I'd rather just watch a movie if I want a good story because there's plenty of those out there that I could also play a game while I'm watching that movie. Like I want to play a game to just play a game. Most of the time I don't want to read too much. I have to be like in a mood to play like a JRPG. No, old JRPGs are good that don't involve like too much reading, like hours of cutscenes. Like Chrono Trigger or fucking what's that game with Ness?
Earthbound?
Yeah, Earthbound. I've never played those games, but I've seen playthroughs of them and they look
I've never played either of those either.
Yeah, but like they seem fine. There's like cutscenes in them, but they're not like insanely long because they have the limitation of being on old consoles. But at this point I'm thinking that limitation was actually a blessing in disguise. Because you've seen like the Final Fantasy VII remake, and it's just so much cutscenes.
I played the demo for the Final Fantasy VII remake, and then I never saw anything else about it after that. I also never played the original Final Fantasy VII so I was not like invested.
I was not a Final Fantasy fan. I was a Tales of fan. And honestly, I could not make it through the recent Tales of games just because there was just, it was a good game, good story, good game. The funny thing is, I didn't get bored of the story in that game, actually. I got bored of the gameplay. The gameplay just doesn't do it for me. Just watch it.
Was it like repetitive?
Yeah, it's just repetitive and boring, and then like overly hard in some areas that didn't really make sense. Like, my problem with that is the gameplay is just kind of dull, but the story was actually really fun. I really liked it, which is a shame because like I know other people who liked it, but I just honestly the gameplay just started getting a little too boring before. Like I wasn't making enough progress because the gameplay was sluggish. It was just sluggish. I wanted to zoom through it because the story was so fun to read. That's the thing, though. That's exactly what I'm saying, though. A lot of games put story before gameplay, and it makes it not fun to play through the game. Like, gameplay should always be king. Story should be secondary to gameplay. That's why Phoenix Wright is so good, is because gameplay is king. And so is story. They're both king, actually, in that game. Because they're the same thing. It's ingenious.
Yeah. They need to make a new Phoenix Wright.
I thought they did.
Well, they took those like 17th century games and localized them.
Stocks?
He got critted.
You killed off furry stocks? You bastard. You're like, oh, I'm never gonna lose a Pokemon in this game. You killed furry stocks. I can't believe it.
It's a water type gym, so I thought he would be perfect. And then it used a ground type move and crit. It was just everything terrible.
Half of the water Pokemon are ground types these days. Didn't you know that? Oh my god. It's 4 times effective. Why would you even use him? He's so weak.
He was level 21!
Weak. He's so weak. He's still a baby Pokemon. His stats suck. My god. You kept him out against a time pole?
Yeah.
A time pole?
Well, because...
You know, he evolved into a water ground Pokemon.
Yeah, but he wasn't a water ground one yet because he was still a time pole.
But he was obviously gonna know some ground moves.
I didn't know if he would.
You fool! I can't believe this.
I like that this is the most invested you've sounded so far.
It's because it's the Nuzlocke. It's not the game. It's the fact that you let a Pokemon die like that. So simply. So simply. He's got 48 HP. He's not gonna get one shot. Look at him. He looks like a child. He looks like a stupid baby.
He's a dead baby now.
Yeah, you threw him out there? What's wrong with you?
So what do you think? We're gonna put Ringo up front next?
Yeah, if you want to murder them, they're so weak. Look at their stats. I bet you they're not even half of any of your other Pokemon.
Let's see.
Look at that.
Okay.
So weak. So weak.
Oh wow, Ringo's really slow.
Yeah. I wonder. I mean, it's obviously because also the nature.
No, that's
Red
red is good.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, no,
I think I complained about this last time too. Fucking dumb. Whoever decided red should be good and blue should be bad. Are you fucking colorblind? What are you stupid?
Yeah, what nature did?
I mean, bad nature first.
Yeah, no, no. It should have been more of a special attacker. It's fine. I'm glad it's dead.
Well, I mean, it's a casual run. The stats don't matter, especially when you're over leveled as hell.
All right. So I guess it's just brute force now.
It was always brute force. That's all you had to do. Use your super over leveled Pokemon that could wipe this gym out.
But Nessa has a Dreadnought.
Wow, a Dreadnought. That's crazy.
It's a water rock turtle.
Yeah, you know, water Pokemon that's also neutral to water attacks that you have your starter of? That's crazy.
What? That is such a boring stalemate to have two water types fighting each other.
But your water moves do the same amount of damage against any other Pokemon that they would not effective. Like, it's neutral damage. It's so easy. You'd kill it in like 2 shots.
For Dreadnought, it's neutral because it's part rock. Yeah.
Yeah. And you have your fucking Krookadookid these nuts for the rest of them. And you throw out your fucking baby.
I thought he could handle it.
Amateur mistake. Amateur. Shaking my head. I don't even remember what we were talking about before. I'm just so disappointed in it.
I like that. It happened, so, and then like it took you like 30 seconds to process.
It's because I didn't look at the screen because I'm trying to play Monster Hunter. But you know, great game. Very little story in this. Actually, this DLC has had a little bit of extra story that pisses me off because they are just cutscenes, but you know, they're fast enough. They're at least not disturbingly long like Pokemon. Also, gotta talk about how bad the routes are also in Gen 7. Gen 7 routes aren't better than this gen. They also suck.
But why are you suddenly thinking about that?
Oh, because I was thinking of how much I hated this game and all the reasons for that. And most of it lies in like 3 things. Overly long cutscenes that I don't give a shit about. Really bad route design. And Pokedex. And shitty 3D. Also hate the 3D. But
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I think if you took some of the 2D Pokemon games and made them 3D, I think the routes would not be as good as you think they are.
Oh no, they're not. You could specifically see that with the Gen 3 remakes. They're not as good because the routes are inherently better in 2D. The games are inherently better in 2D.
So are you saying you would... So if this game was in 2D rather than 3D, do you think you would be less disappointed in the routes?
That's only 1/3 of the fucking big problems I have with it. If it still had the same, like, I would still have like huge problems with it, but if they made it 2D and their routes were still more interesting, because even then, if you turn this game's routes into 2D, they would still be straight fucking lines 90% of the time. It would still be uninteresting. But like Gen 3 remakes had at least better routes than this still. They were still actually like decent. I just like 2D routes more because there's just more you can do with 2D routes because you're not constrained by like the movement and stuff. Because you know what you're getting into, which is like you can only move like 2 places, like up and down and left and right.
What?
I guess in Gen 5 you can move diagonally, couldn't you? Gen 5 and 6. Or was it just Gen 6?
It was just Gen 6.
Yeah, you can move diagonally there, which I didn't enjoy too much because you could tell it kind of broke the game when you tried to move diagonally sometimes in certain areas.
Sometimes, yes.
But 3D, I mean, 3D isn't the problem here. Game Freak is the problem. I'm only putting the blame on 3D because they've done it better in 2D and they still switched over to 3D. Like, a better company could do 3D way better than Pokemon and like make it really good. I have no doubt. The problem isn't the game, it's the company behind the game making really bad decisions for 0 reason. Like people think Pokemon is bad now because they're just following the same formula. I would have loved it if they kept following the same formula and didn't change it up like this and make it shittier. Like, all Pokemon needs is like new regions to explore, new Pokemons to catch, and new gym leaders to kick the ass of. That's all it needed, and then they just tried to throw all this extra shit that doesn't work. Also, this puzzle really sucks. But
I mean,
Pokemon
it's
has never had good puzzles.
I mean, it's not that tough. It's really not.
I mean, it's just annoying. Like 90% of Pokemon puzzles. Oh my god, Lieutenant Surge's puzzle was fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, because that was entirely random.
Yeah. The problem is, you could talk to the trash can. It could be the wrong trash can. You go find the right trash can. It's right next to it. And then there's like a 50% chance that
Hey,
trash can you
Zandova,
already
and also
talked to that
Serene,
said
it's
it
nice to
wasn't
see you.
that one could actually be that one. It's stupid.
Mine is low.
Poorly designed. Garbage. Like most of Gen 1. But I still love it because it was a good game. Like this. It's garbage.
Is my audio too low, or is the game audio too high?
I also think Pokemon could do like a good story. Like Pokemon Colosseum and XD were pretty story heavy, right? But they also had really long stretches of just like battling and training, which this game doesn't really have. It just has too many cutscenes. So like you could do story well in a Pokemon game, like a good story with like cutscenes and everything. They just can't be like so obtrusive to the gameplay. Like specifically, Colosseum didn't have that many cutscenes, but XD Gale of Darkness had actually like a lot of cutscenes if you look back on it. Like there was a lot of things that just took you out of the game, but like they weren't overly long. They did not overstay their welcome, and they were fun. Unlike these, which are like, oh, did you see this random hill? Oh, did you see this random building over here that we're never gonna go to or talk about again?
There's something wrong with my audio. My audio levels look fine, but
Are they wrong? Here, let me listen.
the levels look fine, but people are saying it's low.
It's kind of low, actually.
What?
Hmm.
That's so weird. I mean, like, I have a limiter filter on my microphone so that it never exceeds a certain point.
Yeah. Like, no, you sound fine. Your microphone sounds fine. I can't hear any in-game audio though if that's playing.
I don't think no, there isn't any playing right now. Okay, maybe if I just turn up desktop audio a little bit.
Also, I do play visual novels.
What?
I see you in chat there. I do play visual novels. But again, the talking is the gameplay in a visual novel, which is completely fine. If the gameplay is talking, that's fine. It's about getting kicked out of the gameplay with overly long cutscenes that are boring and obtrusive. That's my problem.
Oh, it's just Chrome audio that was low. Okay.
If talking is gameplay, then that's completely fine. Gameplay should always be king, though. And a lot of games these days try to have this like super overly complicated story that like completely overshadows the actual game. Like, you know, Hello Neighbor? They tried to have like some really weird ass deep lore and everything, but they made their game shitty because of that.
I would love to see you like locked in a room and like tied up, and the only way you can no.
Oh,
like if you're like tied up to a chair and locked in a room, and the only way that you're gonna be let out is if you play through Death Stranding.
I never played Death Stranding, but honestly, I don't hate the concept of it because it's gameplay, right? It's mostly gameplay. Like there's story parts to it, but what I've heard, it's like 90% gameplay.
Really? Because I've heard that there are cutscenes that go on for hours.
Oh, maybe I would just skip that. Let's skip this.
I don't know if you can skip them.
Oh god. But no, I mean I've heard it, but I've heard it's like long stretches of gameplay though, and then the cutscenes, which you know is less worse than like Pokemon, which you get like 30 minutes of gameplay and then like 20 minutes of cutscene.
Haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4. I've never played a Metal Gear game, so I have no idea.
I think I know what he's talking about. And the difference there also is that Metal Gear Solid has fucking stupid but awesome characters, so I'm sure the cutscenes are way more fun and entertaining. And they're probably, again, not overly intrusive compared to Pokemon. Which tries to hold your hand every about 30 minutes. I remember the good old days when the most cutscenes you got in Pokemon was Rayquaza telling his fucking children to shut the fuck up. He's trying to...
That was a good scene.
That was... I mean, it kind of wasn't, though. It made very little sense. He just comes down and roars, and the other two are like, well, I guess I'll fuck off then. But it's iconic.
It's like balance.
And again, not overly intrusive. Crazy. It's crazy how you can make such a fun scene, and it's like, what, 2 minutes maybe, tops?
I think it was less than that.
Yeah. Unlike what? Gen 7 had, you know, arguably my favorite moment in the game was the fucking Executor Island scene with Lily.
We're getting into the... I agree.
It's good. It's the best part of the game, but it's also super long. It's so much dialogue in such a little time. It's like a good solid 5 to 10 minutes of dialogue.
Yeah. I don't know why when it's with the Dynamax Pokemon, they make their calls, specifically for the Dynamax ones, they make their calls like a decibel or two higher. It sounds so loud in my ears.
Wailord so small so the Dynamax is actually look big? Because a Wailord would probably still be bigger than that Dynamax.
Maybe?
Maybe that's why they did it. Stupid reason, but...
No.
It's probably why I'm so into like roguelike games these days, because there's like no story. I don't have to read shit. I don't want to read. I could just play video games. That's crazy these days. That the best thing about video games I find is the fact that I could just play them.
I was not a roguelike person, and yet for some reason we play Gunfire Reborn all the time, and I love it.
It's a good game. I really love deck builders though. My god, roguelike deck builders are like my favorite. What was the meme? Roguelike deck builders. That's got to be one of my favorite genders.
What?
You never seen those memes?
What do you know?
The guy like praying in front of a car or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, whatever." Like literally anything. He says literally anything is one of my favorite genders.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Have you ever seen those memes? Are so stupid and yet so good. But no, roguelike deck builders have swiftly become one of my favorite genres. They're so good.
Oh yeah, I like how we got through the entirety of this gym without talking about how Ness is hot.
Yeah, she's all right. Kind of basic. She
You
looks
just...
like tan Misty. They literally just made Misty and made her tan, so like it's kind of just, you know, it's been done. Even her outfit just looks like Misty's.
What? I mean,
I guess
there's only so much variation you can do with a swimsuit.
Not true. You could do like a one piece, a bikini.
I don't think they would. I don't think they would put a bikini in this game.
Mankini. No, what do you mean? They put bikinis in older games. There's sprites with bikinis, the swimmer girls.
Yeah, in older games. Nowadays, they might try to, you know.
Nowadays, they're so prudish. Hell, they could have put her in a scuba suit. That would have been amazing.
Oh my god, that reminds me of a Danganronpa scene.
Oh god. Danganronpa, a game I've never played, I've never watched, but I know
Oh,
it's good.
really?
Yeah, because the gameplay is the talking. I know, crazy.
Well, yeah, it's Phoenix Wright, but super anime.
Yeah, but like super anime. Yeah,
Yeah, like super edgy anime
version of the anime, which never completed, so I don't actually know how the first one ends.
Honestly, I have played through all the Danganronpa games and enjoyed them. And
always tells me to play them, and I'm like,
what? Well, yeah, because I do want to see your reaction to things.
I feel like I just kind of shit on most of the characters though, because they're all really stupid. Except for that one guy, that Justice guy in the first game, he slaps.
Which one?
The fucking what is the stupid word for him you find in that one what is it, that Harry Potter fan fiction that everyone makes fun of? Prep. He's like so preppy. The dude that has like I don't know if he's like this in the actual game, but like in the abridged version, he was so preppy. It was great.
I'm not sure.
He's the guy who wears the white school uniform, I think.
Oh, with the purple hair?
Purple hair? It's like short hair.
Yeah, it's like short, spiky, like purplish.
I don't know. I don't remember his hair color. Looks like Bastion from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Yeah, I think it's the guy I'm thinking about. You know, he's like I've never seen the abridged series, so I have no idea, but he's just like the
overly serious, like
not even
hall monitor.
Well, okay, yes, hall monitor, yes.
Yeah, he's great. I loved him in the abridged version. I'm so sad that he actually ended up killing someone who I don't remember who he killed. Spoilers, I guess.
Well, yeah, there is a bit of a spoiler there. Although, from what I recall, that's a slightly inaccurate spoiler. But
oh, I thought he killed someone, but I could be wrong. Does he die? He may get killed. I don't remember. Honestly, it's been so long. I don't even remember the spoilers from the version. I do know the big spoiler of that game, though. One of the big ones. I don't know if there's more, but I know one about that one girl. That's the big spoiler.
All right, but you only know spoiler stuff about the first game. You haven't seen anything about the second or the third.
No, zero from those games.
Okay, good.
Or the novels. Apparently, there's novels.
Oh, I've never read the novels. You know, I feel like I've talked about Danganronpa before, and I always say that the second game is the best one. So that would be a good one.
I've heard that. I've heard third is the least well received because the ending is interesting.
I agree. I definitely agree
about that ending. I do know what happens there.
Okay, yeah, no. I do agree with that. I do also agree that it wasn't bad, but it was my least favorite of the three.
Also, Pokemon is not an RPG. Pokemon is an RPG. It's not a visual novel. The gameplay is not talking in this game. The gameplay is there to slow you down and make the game last longer artificially. But again, I don't mind a well-made story in a video game. Pokemon is not a well-made story at all. It just drags on and on and on. To the point that you played this game how long, Matt? How long? 8 hours? And you've only just beaten the second gym? I would have beaten it.
Wait, it's been wait, how long was the first stream of this? I think it was like 2 or 3-ish hours.
Just save real quick. Just see the time.
It's 4:56.
That's not right. It's been 3 hours just this stream.
I feel like last stream was like 2 or 3.
Yeah, so you're like, I would have literally beaten the world by now. Like, actually beaten the game in like 7 hours. Just to show you how long all the cutscenes in this game make. Because the routes aren't long. You can't blame the routes. The routes are short and boring. Like, here's another heckin' cutscene that it doesn't matter. You could have done this in like a simple, like 2-minute dialogue at most. But here we get fucking cutscene. Look at that! It just ends. Why is the cutscene even there? And then you talk to this person who I don't really like her much. I'm gonna be honest.
She feels less impactful as a professor.
Right, she feels like a nothing. She feels like she feels like Bianca from Gen 5 more than a professor.
Yeah, I can see that.
The gameplay is totally talking every 20 minutes. Honestly, you're not wrong. At this point, the gameplay is talking in Pokemon, and it's why I hate this game. Because it's shit. It's shit talking. And then there's this asshole. Like, what did he even say there? Do you even remember a word he said?
He said something about the gym. About the next gym leader.
And he took like a minute to say it. Like, what is... Get out of here, guy.
Oh, right. I forgot about this.
Old rivals would just smell you and leave. Like, these guys... Oh, this fucker. Look at it. It's just one thing after another. You can't get away from these assholes. Just let us play the game.
Well, I mean, this is a battle, so it is technically playing the game.
I guess, but it's like literally encounter after encounter after encounter. It's wild they even make more than one area. That's why they made the fucking wild, is so they could put a big ass empty area for you to explore. And so they can fill everything else with just encounters of talking to people. And make the game like less effort. Also, this guy's got a look at him. He's so fucking stupid. It's like you've grown a bit. You literally just attacked him with like peck.
Yeah.
Looks like a bit. Like the in battle dialogue is so cringy.
Well,
I don't use that word lightly.
It's almost like it's an edgy Chuny character.
Right? Well, no, but it's like that for everybody. Like, not just him. It's like that for Hop. It's like that for, like, I think some gym leaders have them, too.
They're all Chuny kids.
All of them? Do you call them Chuny kids?
Chuny space kids.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were like Chunykins, and I'm like, is this a new fur?
No. I mean, it might be. I just don't know it.
Yeah. Pokemon's gameplay is two-part. The battle.
Why does it know Rock Tomb? Oh wait, it did nothing.
It's not even super effective. What do you mean?
No, it was super effective.
No, it said not very effective.
No, it said super. That was a bug.
Oh, what was the move it used before? That you took very little damage of.
What? I'm pretty sure that was Rock Tomb.
No, it used. It hit you with the move that did like 3 damage and said no.
Oh, that was Psyshock. I think it did more with Psyshock than it did with Rock Tomb.
No, the Rock Tomb did like 6 or 7 damage, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and I thought that did like 11.
Oh yeah, that did do a lot.
I think Ponyta's gonna be part fairy, so Bug isn't gonna be super effective. But I don't have any steel or poison.
It's fine. I mean, again, another thing about Pokemon is that when you could find ROM hacks that make a game better than like the actual people who make Pokemon, you know you fucked up. You know you fucked up.
Rock Tomb never does damage? That's not true at all. If Rock Tomb can do damage if you're using it, if it's the right Pokemon using it, it's just that it was a psychic type using it, and what, like, for a rock type move, you want a physical sweeper.
Yeah, look at this My Little fucking Pony Pokemon.
I do like the Galarian Ponyta design.
I don't hate it. I don't like the Rapidash as much, but the My Little Pony ain't bad. Yeah, I don't like the Rapidash that much.
I don't think it's that different.
I did use it though. I think it's not bad, but it's like I think the Ponyta is just better designed.
I seriously don't think there's that much of a difference between the two.
It's like bigger and like, you mean Rapidash and Galarian Rapidash or like
No, like Rapidash and Ponyta.
No, it's like a longer face. I don't like the long face. I don't like those faces. I think they look weird.
Have you ever seen a horse?
Yeah, horses look weird. They're so punchable. I'd punch a horse. I'd probably get my ass beat by a horse, but I'd punch one. Actually, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it actually, I remembered it looking more horsey. It actually doesn't look that different. But I still like the other one better. I don't like how long it is. It's creepy. Also, stop using this damn bug Pokemon. It's so ugly.
It's such a good tank.
It's so ugly.
It's not. It's like a D&D dice.
It's nothing. Take that back.
It is
like
literally.
Some kid tried to fold origami and fucked up.
What? It's a D20.
It is not a D20. It's like half a D20. It's stupid. It's like if a hermit crab cut a D20 in half and moved into one. Ugly. I don't like the way it glows either.
What? What? Your criticisms are so fucking nitpicky.
I don't like the glowing orbs it has on its back. Fucking weird. Why are you glowing? Why are you glowing? What is the evolutionary purpose of these glowing orbs?
You're such
to attract predators to you? What are you doing?
You're such a shit starter.
It's an ugly Pokemon. What do you want from me? I just don't like the way it looks.
You say that about almost every Pokemon we come across.
It's because Gen 8 has ugly Pokemon. What can I say? Half of them are just straight up ugly. The other half are like, alright. And then like there's a very small subsect that are actually pretty good. I think it's the 3D. I'm telling you, the 3D just does not look good. Also, this guy looks like a fucking... His beard is giving off the wrong vibes. And the way he winks at you, an underage child, not cool. Why does he look so menacing in the dark? What is these shadows? Dude, they're so menacing. I don't like this guy. Get him out of here.
Okay.
Imagine losing to a child and you're just like, take all my money. $21,000.
Are there no random encounters in this cave either?
I just don't think there are. I think they don't exist. See, that's why you can't even Nuzlocke this game properly. Garbage.
Well, no, you can with the grass, just not with the caves, apparently.
Garbage. It's like, oh, it's like they saw people loving Nuzlocks more than they enjoy the actual game, and they're like, no, none of that. None of that. You play the game our way. Just for that, we're adding 20 more 5-minute cutscenes. You're not allowed to enjoy it the way you want. Timber's kind of a dumb Pokemon. What is he from, Gen 5? I like Conch Eldor.
Yeah, it is Gen 5.
Timber's kind of dumb though. It's like they already got Machoke. What do you need Timber for? They fit the same purpose.
What? That happens in Pokemon so frequently.
You know what's fucked up? Why in Gen 3 do they have Vigoroths moving your shit in? Those Pokemon would probably break all your shit. Wait, do they have that? I'm going crazy actually. No, they have Machokes, don't they? Do they have those?
I don't remember actually. Actually, no. I think
Vigoroths,
I think
I'm not going crazy.
I think it was
It was Ruby and Sapphire.
I think Ruby and Sapphire has one, Emerald has the other.
Maybe. I just thought it was really fucked up because Vigoroths are like known for being like overly excited about everything and like super energetic, and they would definitely break all your shit. They would drop all your boxes. It's really stupid to leave the job to them. Just poor planning. It's just another way your mom wanted to kick you out of the house. It's like, oh, these Vigoroths broke all your shit. Sorry, get out. Leave the house. Get a job.
Get a job. You're like 10.
You know, Pokemon, you know, it makes sense now that Pokemon is made in Asia. It's the typical Asian parenting. I can say that. I'm Asian. My dad tried to get me a job when I was like 14, and I'm like, I had none of that shit. I didn't get a job until I was like 20. So I wanted to play video games all day. He's like, oh, it's summertime. Go get a job so you can buy a car. And I'm like, no, I want a car. What, you tired? You tired, Munch? You tired of this shitty game?
A little bit, yeah.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. If this was Pokemon Emerald, you'd be zooming through it still. But no, this is fucking Sword and Shield. Fighting these assholes, the least intimidating evil team in the world.
If this was Emerald, I'd probably spend a lot more time grinding because I'd be a lot more intimidated by the opponents.
You really don't need to grind though in Emerald. Like if you fight the trainers, you're good. In like most Pokemon games. But I guess that's just me. I don't like over leveling.
Okay, that's the thing. When it's a Nuzlocke, I do that.
In my Nuzlocks, I like them having slightly underleveled. Because if you're just going to steamroll everything with overleveled, again, it's like playing hard mode, whatchamacallit, but then resetting the game every time someone dies. Like, what is the point of playing the game mode if you're just going to make it too easy on yourself?
What? Well, that's the thing. I've had experiences with Nuzlocks where I overlevel and I still have a difficult time.
Well, that's also because, like, the Pokemon you get and stuff, that's for sure. But, like, honestly, I've never had too difficult of a time with a Nuzlocke. Like, I've had a lot of Pokemon deaths for sure, but you usually get enough Pokemon to cover up any deaths by, like, the second gen, so... Like, having them slightly underleveled. Because if you don't have that feeling of danger, I don't see the reason to play a Nuzlocke.
Well, it's not like you don't have the feeling of danger, it's just that you're trying to be cautious as well.
I don't know. I feel like if I go like 5 or 10 levels above, I feel no danger. I would just never have anyone die ever. Or like even the chance for them to die. Like I don't think I would ever level up a Pokemon above like the gym leader's max level Pokemon. Or even just grind at all. Because again, like, you could play Pokemon Emerald without grinding at all, and you'd still be, like, decently leveled for every gym fight. Just by battling trainers. Because, like, it's actually, like, really well-paced that way. Which is another reason why I love Emerald. There's, like, just enough trainers that it's not overwhelming, but that you do get plenty of experience for the next gym. And plenty of money. Why are these guys like out of sync when they're head bobbing? That bothers me. Why does that bother me so much?
Because everything bothers you.
They're literally just out of sync. Why? They could have made them in sync perfectly easily. But they're like, no, let's bother people by making them out of sync. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, Pokemon? You got issues, Pokemon. You got issues. So what time is it? It's like 10:30. Yeah, I should probably end it soon.
Yeah, I'm really bored, honestly.
I told you, is the game. It's so boring. There's no excitement. What excitement can you have when you're like 20 levels above every trainer? And your team levels itself? What is the point?
Yes, it does.
Wait, when did you get a Noivern?
That was the raid. The one raid I did.
Oh, are you doing a raid per gym or something?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah.
How did I miss that? You hiding it from me much? Cheating over
What?
here?
Hiding
Shaking
what?
my head. Hiding your raids, shaking my head. Oh, you can get a Dreadnought. That's your Pokemon, I guess. Look at that guy.
Hmm. That's true. I could actually.
Would you really want another water Pokemon for your team?
Well, it's a dual type, so it'd be better type coverage.
You already have a rock type, though.
Oh, you're right. I do have a rock type. Shit.
Barnacle's also water type, ain't it? Water rock.
Yeah, pretty much everything in here has been a water type. Oh, actually, I could encounter one of these stun fists. I hate stun fisk, but
the Stunfisk sucks.
this
like
the Galarian Stunfisk is ground and steel.
It's better, but it's still kind of not the best.
Yeah, I just hate it.
Stunfisk is just an
What the Shuckle?
Oh, Shuckle's cool. I do love Shuckle. Shuckle is
interesting.
Actually like a really cool Pokemon. You want a tank? Catch a Shuckle.
I'll try it.
Get a Pokemon with Leech Seed, then just throw Shuckle out there. Simple game. Man, I love Shuckles. You don't fuckle with Shuckle. Number one saying in the Pokemon world.
Good.
Don't fuckle with the Shuckle.
What if they said that like once and then never again?
I'd be surprised they even said it once. In a children's game. Man, I would love that. I'd love it if they said that. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can make someone say that in like Gen 3.
Oh, that's right.
And make them say things.
That's right. Actually, even in Gen 5 you could do that.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, at least in the second Gen 5 game.
I hated that. I hated how they went from like, you know, cool combination game, and then they were like, you know what we could do? Make our second games also 2 games to piss off our fan base even.
I mean, it had new things.
No, it was, yeah, but it's still, there was zero reason for there to be 2 versions of it.
Okay, well that, yeah.
It went against like everything the third game meant. Was to be like a definitive edition of the game. So you didn't have to get like both of the earlier ones. And then they just threw that shit out the window. And said, fuck
I assume,
it,
yeah,
baby.
okay. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't.
Hmm?
Yep, okay.
Buckle. Try, yeah. Fuckle.
Yeah.
Don't fuckle with the Shuckle.
Furkel.
I would have tried like 2 U's. You think 2 U's would have worked? F-U-U-C-K?
Well then it wouldn't be fu, it'd be foo.
It'd be fuckle. Fuckle.
Okay, yeah, let's end this for today. I'm tired of this.
I'm just tired. It's like 10:30. I'm exhausted. I've been not playing Monster Hunter. I've been literally just running around in circles.
I already saved, but I'll just save again.
I don't like your gym case bench thing. I don't like the circle. We're talking about nitpicky. I don't like the little circle thing. I think that's super stupid.
Wait, what thing?
Your gym badge case thing.
Oh, that.
That's stupid. I don't like that.
Yeah, I get that.
It's like trying to be interesting, but it just fails.
It's like
like it's trying too hard.
It's like the weirdest jigsaw puzzle.
It's just dumb, and it just turns into a circle at the end, like ta-da, I guess, a circle. That's crazy. It makes the individual badges that you could really like enjoy back in the day, just like ruins that aspect. Like in Gen 4, when you could polish your badges, or they'd get like really dirty, that was super cool.
All right, let's end this before there's more rants.
Another rant, you know? Okay, I'll give you another one. I'll give you another. The league card. Stupid.
Oh yeah, it does nothing.
Hear me out. It does nothing. You already have a trainer card. Like, what is the point of a link card? It's to be like a little tiny distraction to people like, oh, I could dress up my character and make them pose all weird and stuff. Stupid. Unneeded. They put development time into that, but not making new models for Pokemon or cool attack animations. The attack animations are shit. I've seen better attack animations in ROM hacks. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
What? All right, I'm turning this off.
No, don't silence me. They must know the truth.